didn't work. I think you've switched up on us twice ever. One time it worked, but it was for something really stupid.
I committed to this bit of only throwing paper and rock, paper, scissors for two and a half years straight, and I broke once when we were deciding who went first on a game of Wavelength.
Holy shit, that's right!
We weren't streaming or anything. This was a completely casual game, and I broke it then just to prove a point.
And then you did it one more time after that, and coincidentally, the person also went paper, and you lost.
Yeah, the second time I did it was just a mistake. I forgot my own bit. But we should be live on YouTube now. Let me check that as Corey reveals the board.
Hopefully YouTube can see this now.
Okay, we are in fact live on YouTube. I have my eyes closed up. We are starting the game. The card is Failure to Masterpiece.
Failure to Masterpiece, chat, that's where the blue 4 is. I need some clues in chat.
Also, before I close my eyes, I did see Haley in chat. Welcome in, Haley. Glad to see you here.
Welcome. Somebody asked if we watched the Captain Underpants movie. No. I am going to close up the board now that I see some hints coming in.
Absolute cinema.
You can look now, Mark. Woo. I saw Anything Says Toy Story 4. It's the first one I saw.
Toy Story 4. That's the one where Andy goes off to college, right?
Yeah, that's Toy Story 3. Toy Story 4 is the one with Forky.
Who is Forky? Does YouTube or TikTok have less viewers? YouTube has far less viewers than TikTok. So sometimes the advantage of viewing on YouTube is we're more likely to see your comments, but you know, we're fine wherever you like to watch.
Ooh.
YouTube Rewind.
I was gonna say, I like these two, Jack and Nia. Jack says the first Iron Man suit, Nia says YouTube Rewind.
Okay, let's be objective about this. The last ever YouTube Rewind, the one with, that's hot, Will Smith. That one was a little bit of a failure.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema. It definitely missed the mark, and then they stopped doing it forever. But we cannot judge an entire product just by its failures. We have to consider the whole scope.
This is true, Mark.
And when I'm looking at YouTube Rewind as a whole, I think a lot of them have been masterpieces. I think they've been pretty brilliant. I've enjoyed watching them. I used to look forward to them.
I did. I used to love it. Now I'm sad. It's technically also not the newest one. They did do one or two after it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I was not aware.
They were not good.
It's rewind time. The TikTok ban. Okay, so Toy Story 4 with Forky, whoever that is, I've not seen that. YouTube Rewind and the first Iron Man suit. Like, when you say first, you mean in the cave with a box of scraps?
In the cave with a box of scraps, Mark.
That was a masterpiece. It saved Tony's life. It worked, but it also had a lot of problems. It fell apart. It got him out of the cave, but also had a bunch of other problems. So I'd put that about this far to the masterpiece side. YouTube Rewind, I'm putting here. Incorporating Tony's suit that he built in a cave with a box of scraps, I'm putting it here.
Tony Stank?
Tony Stank.
Tony Stank at the cave with box of scraps? He used to eat cheeseburgers! He is stuff. All the memes wrapped up in one.
Alright, I am locked in right here.
Honorable mention, it just came in as you're locking it. Core Vortex says, that one, My Name is Edwin, I made the Mimic song. Have you heard that?
I've heard that line. I've heard that line.
I think that is perfect. And I also saw a lot of people saying, two people specifically saying Spotify Wrapped. So
see someone saying Pokemon AZ. It's not out yet. How would you know?
You can't judge it, man.
All right, failure to masterpiece.
Failure to masterpiece.
Let's see it. YouTube Rewind. Tony's first suit. Toy Story 4. Whoa, a failure?
Yeah.
You call the first Iron Man suit a failure?
Well, it did blow up.
But it got him out of the cave.
Right, which is why it's as close to masterpiece as possible, while still technically being a failure.
My bad, Tony. Well, YouTube Rewind, too. I'm surprised by that one.
YouTube Rewind, I have recently gone back and watched them all.
Do I have nostalgia glasses?
I think you don't realize how many they made and how many are past the threshold of good, going into the bad territory. Because they made them for near a decade.
That's hot. Well, with that being
hot.
said, that was the first round of the night, meaning we are taking a card away. We are down to 6 cards remaining. Should have listened to my Spotify Wrapped idea. Lol, trust. You know, Spotify Wrapped, failure to masterpiece. I'm gonna be honest. Most years it gets me here. Single-handedly, the AI DJ puts me to here. So I would have overshot it in the other direction. Okay.
Welcome back, Gidley Binley.
Welcome,
name to
welcome.
say.
It is. Glad to see ya. It is now my turn to choose a
I get to
card.
be blinded.
Ooh, here's a fun advanced card that we don't do often. Derivative Original.
Sorry, for a second there I got jump scared when you said derivative.
You know, I'm actually not familiar with that meme. Is that an Always Sunny bit?
No, derivative is like a math term.
Oh. Sorry, I forgot. Corey's gonna find the derivative. And
Stop that. Stop it.
double tapping like the live. Thank you, Haley. As a reminder, if we get to 200,000 likes on TikTok Live this stream, we're gonna be playing a mini game that we call The Price is Wrong. This is a game we've played on our charity streams in the past. We're gonna do a mini version of it for y'all here. Corey has some printouts there. It'll be a lot of fun. More fun than forcing Corey to solve a math equation like we did last time.
I think so, personally.
But derivative original. What this means, I should define this before I mix up the board. Original means what it says. Original content, not based off anything else. Derivative is something based off of something else. So, let's see, can I think of an example here? Some may claim that we are a derivative of Good Mythical Morning. It's not true. We did not base anything in our setup off of them, but some may claim that, and it would push them a little bit to the derivative side. So, it's like a branch off of an original or an extension. Yes, thank you, Les. Buff Garfield says, quote, "I'm not familiar with that meme," the meme being math. Look, it's been a while.
I'm just saying, I'm the one that gets all the bad at math comments. We haven't seen what Mark's math looks like yet.
Yeah.
And we never will.
Maybe we'll set a light goal one night from my math skills. Like Romeo and Juliet. That's actually a perfect example. Romeo and Juliet is a derivative work based off of Romeo and Juliet. Perfect example. All right, Corey, close your eyes. I'm mixing up the board. The card is derivative to original. Ooh. Interesting placement. We need to give Corey a hint. Gonna put the red dial right onto that blue 4. The card is derivative to original. We should have a spot somewhere with a live goal, possibly. We will be more planned next time. Derivative to original. This 4 right here is the target. Alrighty. I am closing up the board now. Corey, you may look.
We're running a little loose tonight because so many things went wrong for me on my way home. It was like a cavalcade of terrible things.
You know what? Chris has a really interesting one in YouTube chat. I'm gonna go with Girl Scout cookies for my first hint. And then Linkor said rugby, which I think is pretty good. Girl Scout cookies, rugby,
Okay.
and you know what? Okay, final one. Final one. This is interesting.
Let me see what you got.
Chicken nuggets.
What the fuck? All right, chicken
Original
nuggets.
to derivative. We have chicken nuggets, Girl Scout cookies, and rugby, the sport.
So here's the thing, right? I think it's derivative, all right? Chicken nuggets are just chicken in a different form.
Peace out, folks. Good to see you, Jack. Glad you're here.
Later.
Hope you have a nice night.
Chicken nuggets are just chicken in different shapes, all right? You take it a little press, you pop out a little nugget, put a little bread on it, boom. It's chicken still, but it's a nugget, all right? I think what was the other two you said?
Rugby
Rugby.
and Girl Scout cookies.
Rugby is just football, but it sucks. So, you know. The joke is,
Wow.
I also think football sucks. So, you know, that's a 2 for 2 joke there.
Which football? We got all UK viewers.
Not the one that we call soccer. The one that we call football.
Okay. What do they call American football in the UK? Is it just American football?
I think it's just American football.
Okay.
So I immediately Haley said, "What the fuck?" Listen, I'm on a board game channel. Does this surprise you? I think it's gonna be on the derivative side, and then the last one was Girl Scout cookies.
Girl Scout cookies.
They're like cookies, but from Girl Scouts. So that is derivative.
Corey outside of Walmart at the Girl Scout cookie stand. Derivative! Unoriginal!
Bullshit! Get it out of here. That being said, I think they're all their own product. They all stand alone pretty well. Like, people who like football don't necessarily like rugby and vice versa. People go fucking feral over Girl Scout cookies and chicken nuggets. That's all I have to say, folks. So I'm gonna leave it right there.
Right there. All right. I saw some dissenters in chat saying that these weren't good hints, but let's see. Did Corey get it anyway? We have rugby, Girl Scout cookies, chicken nuggets. Woo! I'd call those good hints.
Who were the dissenters?
I'd call those good hints.
Woo!
Let's go. Megan in YouTube chat says, can confirm American football. You know, Megan, you are a very trusted source in this. That is a perfect 4. Holy moly. Very nice, very nice.
Mark, I've tragically left the black marker all the way over there. I thought he was just gonna say it stuck there and just turn back to me.
I could have.
Corey don't play about chicken nuggets. You're so right.
Heard chicken nuggets and locked in.
I heard chicken nuggets and I went, you don't say.
No way, that's gotta be like 4 points, surely, right? I'm sorry,
fool.
Lewis. I'm sorry to disappoint
Lewis,
you on this
fool.
one. But we just scored a 4 in cooperative wavelength. It is not going to be worth 4 points. It is only going to be worth 3 points. Why is that the case? Well, the benefit is we take an extra card, we add it to the stack, and it extends the game, giving us more opportunities to score points. We would have been at only 5 cards remaining, but we are instead at 6 cards remaining because it's a 4. That's the benefit. So that 3 is in fact meant to be a 3. But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. No, is there more of the speech?
No.
Can we keep him hostage here for a while?
Oh, you want a full 20?
give me a tight 3.
I do a tight 25.
Okay.
Yo, Megan just sent a heart me as well.
I'm okay if it's
TikTok.
loose if you can get it to 45.
Thank you so much, Megan. Very much appreciated.
Shout out.
Thank you, thank you. Alrighty, that was a great 4 to start off the night. It is going to be Corey's turn to pick out a card now.
Give me a good one.
See.
Give me a good one.
Let's generate you a good one here. How about this? Can you see this?
Sure, let's do that one.
Alright, we are going to go with expected. Unexpected. Ooh. Alrighty, I am closing up my eyes.
Bob Garfield said, hints so bad we got a 4. Alright, let's see what we got. Expected, unexpected. Woo, bam! Chat, that is where our blue 4 is. Damon's in chat, good to see ya. That is where our blue 4 is. Go ahead and memorize that location. Give us some clues in chat I can give Mark. I want 3 of them. Some good ones. Putting the board down. And I am going to close the board. Mark, you can look. Let's see. Let's do...
I'm trying not to read too many comments preemptively.
I see Megan in YouTube chat. Traffic on the highway. Think that's pretty, you know.
Topical. Well, you know, it depends on when. There are some times where traffic is going to be unexpected. I used to go to work in very weird hours, and it would be very unexpected for me to traffic. I did sometimes anyway, But, you know, if I'm going at 5 p.m. or in the workday lets out, pretty darn expected. So, balancing those out, I'd put that about here.
All right, I got another one for you. Nia said this one. A political joke on SNL.
All right, that takes me down further. I saw someone say, I'm not going to consider this clue, but I did see somebody say the live starting late. Unexpected.
Nobody knows it.
Okay. Political jokes on SNL. You know, that's borderline guaranteed. I'd be shocked if they didn't. Is that this far down for traffic on the highway?
And you know what? I'm gonna give you this one too. This is an interesting one. I want to see where you put it. Your girlfriend saying yes to the proposal after you've been dating for a year.
1 year?
1 year.
That's not long enough. That's not long enough. Okay, like I'm in the center now. In my personal opinion, I think you need to go a little bit longer than 1 year. But do I expect them to say yes anyway? Do I expect them to make a bad choice and go like, yeah, whatever. We'll hash it out, see if it works. Okay, so political jokes on SNL, borderline guaranteed. Traffic on the highway, 50-50. Girlfriend saying yes to proposal after 1 year, I mean, probably like here. Should I even these out and just go right here? This is my first placement anyway. You know what, I'll lock in right here. I'll stop thinking about it too much.
All right, you're locking there.
Yeah.
Couple honorable mentions. I saw someone saying YouTube chat having beef. With us specifically? Yeah, that's expected, I think. All right. I don't read out every Buff Garfield message in YouTube chat, but they're coming for me, I think.
Hey now, engaged in 2 months together for 17 years now. Wow, congratulations.
I don't know, you could wait a little longer, I think.
Chris, I'm very, very happy for you, but my general advice for people is to wait longer than that. I am very, very glad that it worked out for you.
That's great.
I'm locked in right here.
Let's see. Boom!
Woo! Wow! That is a second 4 in a row to start us off tonight. Holy moly! 2 4s in a row. Nice. Nice. We got there.
Woo!
Yeah, traffic on the highway is an interesting one.
I think I would put it in the middle there, because it can both be expected, unexpected, depending on the time of the day you're going, but I think my recency bias has been pushed up a little further.
Fair enough. Yo, and Candace sent a heart me in TikTok. Thank you very much, Candace.
All right, so
Very much appreciated.
I was embarrassed last round. I pointed out the marker was over there, and you grabbed it, and then I went to erase it, and then I noticed that the eraser was also right next to the marker, but I forgot to tell you to grab it, and now I'm telling you to grab it because it's around later, and I feel like that's a little more separated. Thank you.
This guy. It's gotta be 4 points this time, surely.
Guys, it's gonna be 4 points this time.
Eventually. Keep watching. It's gonna be. No!
No,
it's worth 3.
No, guys, it's not 4 points.
Is Corey bad at math? No. In this case, in cooperative wavelength, getting a 4 is not worth 4 points. It's worth 3
points.
Instead, the benefit is we take another card, we add it to the stack, and it extends the game, giving us more opportunities to score. We would have been at 5 cards remaining, but because of that 4, we are at 6. So because of that benefit, we only get 3 points.
Oh, chat loves my 6. Thank you, chat. I worked very hard at the 6.
A second 4 has hit the tower. That is one way to express what has happened. Well, it is now my turn.
Yo!
Holy moly, Megan sent a corgi.
Look at that corgi go.
Thank you so much. Has the poll been used yet? No, it has not. It has not.
And just as a reminder for everyone, we have a fun little mini game today. If we can hit 200,000 likes on the live stream.
Holy moly, sorry to interrupt you. Nina sent a hat and mustache.
Yo!
Thank you so much, Nina.
Get you hatted up.
Thank you.
Now we both have our hats.
I love seeing that animation of the goofy little hat, the goofy little mustache.
I forget who you are for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just Mark.
I nearly have to, enact like self-defense. So I'm like, it's a stranger.
But to me,
There's a rootin' tootin' cowboy in my house.
partner, this live stream ain't big enough for the two of us.
And I'm like, oh, it's just, It's just Corey, thankfully.
Well, I can't believe you called Nia Nina.
Oh, did I? Oh, Nia, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
That's a fucking L, man.
Yeah.
That's an L.
Alrighty. Well, sorry, did you want to finish explaining what you were saying?
Oh yeah, we had 200,000 likes today. We're gonna do a special mini game for chat that we have worked on for a couple years now in the making, although we have a very scuffed version of it today because I was late. But it's gonna be a fun mini game. Price is Right, but with Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. This is a mini game we've done on our charity streams before, and now we're going to be bringing it to you all if we manage to get 200,000 likes tonight. We did get 226 or some last stream.
It was a lot.
Which was very, very cool. Very, very thankful. But it is now my turn to mix up the board.
It's completely planned out. I just can't do graphics work on my laptop while driving, 50 miles an hour down the road. It's a little difficult, you know?
Me putting Arthur Morgan in yet another bath. I think there's a conversation started that we missed. Luke says, how does this game work? There's a tutorial video pinned on our channel, or you can learn by watching. I assure you, it is quite simple. But the card is stationary to mobile. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. We need to give Corey a hint that will get him to place the red dial right onto that blue 4. Interesting. The card is stationary to mobile. Okay, all right, we got some good ones coming in. I'm going to close it up. Corey, you may look. Card stationary to mobile. You know what? This is a fun one. I'm not sure how this one's going to go, but I'll read it anyway because I think it's fun.
Okay.
Hip socket.
Hip socket.
Says Carolyn.
Socket specifically.
Hip socket.
I feel like the socket doesn't move much, but at the same time, I don't feel like they say that for something stationary. So I think they mean it's mobile. But not much because it's a socket.
Core Vortex says one of those Walmart scooters. That's an interesting one. And final one from Jeremy in YouTube chat, telephones in 2006.
Alright, these things are mobile, but not too mobile. Specifically, the mobility scooters in Walmart are for the non-mobile. So I've only ever had to use a mobility scooter once in my life, and that's when I got COVID for the first time.
Oh.
Yeah, I was basically crawling my way to the Target pharmacy to try and get something.
Well, that was all of COVID.
That's
Seeing the infected clawing their way towards the local Walmart.
It was like World War Z out there. Man, I think it's only a little bit mobile. Socket as well. If you're talking about the range of motion in your hip there, it's just kind of a little bit of a circular motion and not much else. And that telephone back in 2006, that's 06, baby. They got some bricks. At the Nokia, ever heard of it? Big phone. Yeah, I don't think these things. I think these things are a little mobile, but not much. I think I'm locked in right there, Mark.
Locked in right there, stationary to mobile. Let's see it. We had telephones in 2006. We had a mobility scooter, but they couldn't name it like that. Walmart scooter. And hip socket. Ooh,
I'll take it.
Very nice. That is a 3. Solid 3. Very good hints. There's some very creative hints that I couldn't read because we limit ourselves to 3, but a lot of these are really good. Also, Reese sent a goat. Thank you very much, Reese. Very much appreciated.
The crowd is not getting another speech indie. That was a 3.
You see, in cooperative wavelength, when we score 3, it is worth 3 points, meaning Corey adds a 3 to the board, and we lose a card, gaining no opportunities for additional points, meaning we have 5 cards remaining. We would have had 5 cards remaining, and we do.
You know what? You saw your moment and you took it, and I'm proud of you for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this every time we score. Yay, speech anyway. That 9 is crazy. It gets crazier.
So yes, we have momentary honorable mentions after we really answer. We normally do.
We occasionally do.
It's vibes.
Yes.
Based on vibes. Honorable mention, Jeremy, our good friend in chat, said from mobile to stationary, those big circles at Target when I get my hands on them.
I also saw from Haley in TikTok chat. I thought it was funny, but it would lead you in the wrong direction. A Ford car. Just 'cause they're mobile, but they break down so often. And I was like, wow, I can't be disparaging the good Ford name in chat.
Is that better? Are you happy now?
Holy crap.
That shit belongs in the Stone Age.
I have never seen that animation before. Megan sent a dinosaur. I'll describe it for those who missed it in the YouTube chat. A long-necked dinosaur. What are the long-necked ones called?
Brontosaurus.
A Brontosaurus just appeared over our chat and walked around. It was very, very cool. But it is now Corey's turn. You good with this card here?
Yeah, sure, let's do it. Let's run it. Why not? Dangerous job, safe job.
Oh, they're called long necks. Thanks, Chris.
Long necks. A little foot, Devon says. What you know about Land Before Time?
Oh, I saw it when I was 7.
Did you see all of them?
Maybe. I don't know. 7. Nobody told me how many there were.
Big fan. All right, let's see what we got. Dangerous job, safe job. Chat, that's where the blue 4 is. That's where the blue 4 is. Tree star, sad face indeed. That is where another Brontosaurus.
Holy moly.
Chat, that's where the blue 4 is. Let me see your hinty poos. That's weird. I didn't like that. I'm sorry. I regretted the second it came out of my mouth. I'm going to close up the board now. Mark, you can look. First, I saw 2 right off rip I really liked. Hairstylist, teacher.
Hairstylist, teacher. Ooh, okay. So being a teacher does in fact have its dangers.
And you know what? I found another one. I liked it already. Banker. Those are my 3. Hairstylist, teacher, banker.
Hairstylist, teacher. Okay. Unfortunately, in the day and age that we live in, a teacher and a banker may face similar dangers within their jobs from time to time. Rare, but tragic when it does happen. Hairstylist is interesting because in general I'd say that's pretty safe, but what if you mess up someone's hair and then you're in a room full of scissors, blades, hair dryers, and hairspray, and they could go full Kill Bill on you if you mess up their hair. That being said, I think it's going to be in the middle. I don't think we traditionally consider teachers to be a dangerous job. So I'm going to tick it ever so slightly to the safe side. And yo, Stay-at-Home Megan sent a heart me. Holy moly, thank you so much. Welcome back, Stay-at-Home Megan. Great to see you as always. I'm going to lock in just ever so slightly to the safe side.
Okay. You locked in?
I'm locked in.
All right. Let's see it. I've seen so many people say teacher, not in the U.S.
Saw An say a filmmaker too.
You know what? That's not that bad of a
More
placement.
dangerous than you might think.
Ooh,
Whoa! Banker?
Yeah, man.
What the hell? That's a traditionally dangerous job. Like I know I know statistically it's not dangerous. Statistically it's probably not. But if I'm thinking of what's a job where I'm likely to have somebody come in and, rob the place and maybe heist me, it would be banker.
That's a bank teller.
What he said.
I'm a banker.
What that guy said.
They're both at the bank, aren't they?
Bankers have their own offices with vault doors.
Okay, not at my bank. I see the bankers.
Banker, you talk to a bank teller. You're not that.
No. I see. Okay, I'm sorry to be arguing with someone off screen, but I see the offices at my bank. It is not vaults that they're locked away in. It is like open offices.
Maybe at your bank.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not gonna dox us by naming our bank.
Get that fucking money up, bro.
Friend of Yeshua says, "Good point, board ghost." Friend of Yeshua, you're biased in this. I don't want to. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, Mark, what do you think a safe job is? What would you say for this placement?
Okay, I need to avoid saying that certain word on TikTok that might get us banned. So instead of the word that everyone knows I'm going to say eraser. I would say a safe job this far is one where there's a near 0% chance that someone with an eraser comes in and erases me.
We live in America, my brother.
Teacher and bankers are especially at risk for that. Like, notably at risk.
Think of it, there's more than just America in this world. There are people that don't have to live in fear of this, Mark.
You told me teacher, and I already had like, eraser danger on the mind. And then you solidified it by saying banker. I went, oh, yep. I know what Corey's getting at.
What would you say for this then? What would you say? I want to hear from your words.
I would say newspaper delivery. That's what I'd say.
Okay. Sure, man.
Because we've grown past the times of people waiting on their porch to throw rocks at the newspaper people.
No!
We all used to do it.
What do you mean we all used to do it?
We all used to do it. Don't play coy.
Was this yesterday?
Don't play coy.
What was it, Matthew McConaughey? We're not all him, man. Relax.
Driving is one of the most dangerous activities. Yeah, that's why you're on a bicycle. Airport attendant. Airport attendant would have been a great one.
I'm gonna make newspaper delivery people that job way more dangerous now, thanks to you, because of you specifically.
Can't say that. Also, I forget if I read. Stay at home, Megan also sent a team bracelet. Thank you so much, Stay at home, Megan. Thank you. Pilot should have been there. Honestly, pilot would have got me there. I do believe it's a very safe job.
What about that fateful night?
Oh my goodness. Yo, Lisa the Star sent a heart me in TikTok as well. Thank you so much, Lisa. Great to see you again. All right, that's enough talk about dangerous to safe jobs. It is now.
All right, we're getting into risky territory.
Yeah, we are. We are.
With this one, man.
We're going to avoid any controversy here.
Dodging.
We are going to go with best possibility, worst possibility. As a New Yorker, pilots are very dangerous to me.
That's what I'm saying.
I have no response. I need to stop giving responses to
You need to
these.
stop acknowledging them. Oh my god, I shouldn't have made the joke.
Math problem challenge for 100K. Not tonight. What we're doing instead is we have a full separate mini game planned if we get to 200K. If you're familiar with the game Price is Right, we're doing our own version called The Price is Wrong.
I have props over here on the side.
Where the big difference is that we're going to be using basically Craigslist listings that are very goofy and silly.
Facebook Marketplace. Check it to participate.
Yes, Lexi, I think that's what they're talking about. All right, Corey, close your eyes. Best possibility, worst possibility. Ooh, okay, all right. That 4 right there is what we are aiming for. Let's see if I can't get it in focus. It's close. Card is worst possibility, best possibility, or best possibility, worst possibility. This is an interesting one. This is a very interesting one indeed. All right. Setting on the board, closing it up. Corey, you may look.
Ooh, baby.
Best possibility, worst possibility. Saw Chris say the TikTok secret streams. I'm not giving that hint. That puts me way too far in one direction.
You can't be talking about them. They're secret. They're secret.
Let's see. Best possibility, worst possibility. I will go. Buff Garfield's is a little bit cheeky in YouTube chat. The stream being late. They specifically said the stream being late every day, but I'll simplify that to the stream being late.
I'll say, Board Ghost, your pin was wrong. It's 200K, not 100K.
Oh.
Silly boy.
Or I'll combine that one with one that I saw in TikTok chat, which is being late for work.
Okay.
I'll combine those into one hint for you.
I mean, that's essentially what happened to me today. You know, In a cosmic sense.
In a cosmic sense.
In a cosmic sense, I think it's pretty bad. You don't want to be late for anything, but it's not like the, space station crashing down on you.
This is a great one. Hair and food.
Oh, gross, terrible, awful. In a restaurant, that's one of the worst things that could happen to you. That being said, it's still not that bad. It's bad. You don't want it. You want your meal comp for it. You know what? One time I went to a restaurant, I got served moldy food.
Whoa. Ew.
I got a refund, and then they asked me if I wanted something else, and I said, "Why would you ask me that?" No, of course not. I think it's bad, and I'm going to put it. I don't. It's in this range for me. Hair on your food is bad. Which puts
Final one, I do like Caroline's. Roommate finishing the carton of milk.
I mean, that's a sucky thing for them to do, but like, I'm just gonna go buy another carton of milk.
Chris said, was it IHOP?
No. I think right there. I see Megan say board goes mismeasuring desk. That would be a catastrophe. That would be like slime down right now. If he makes one mismeasurement, we are so over right now.
You don't know. You don't know how bad that would be. Alrighty, best possibility, worst possibility, hair in your food, late for work, roommate finishing the milk. Ooh. Yo, let's go. Solid hints. That is a 4. That is a 4. Very nice, very nice. Holy moly.
On fire, baby. Woo! It'd be entertaining for a brief moment before tears.
Oh, yeah, if the table was wrong. Tears, then, explosions probably.
Lots of expletives.
Lots of expletives. But that is a 4. Whew, does that mean we're about to add 4 points? No, it does not.
Why?
It means we're about to
Ask me that.
means we're about to add 3 points, because in cooperative wavelength, a 4 is only worth 3, but the benefit is we take another card, we add it to the stack. I think we're supposed to be this. So we would have 3 cards remaining, but we instead have 4. 4 cards remaining because of that 4. Guess what? Tomorrow I'm ordering Wavelength. Ooh, exciting. Glad to hear. Hope you have fun.
For the Wavelength enjoyer.
What? A 4? Or 3?
Poor Tex. You didn't come into a Boardgamers stream thinking 4s are worth 4 points, did you? That would be ludicrous.
Madness. Well, it is now Corey's turn to pick out a card.
Let's go, baby.
How do you feel about this one?
Sure, let's do that one.
Alrighty, the card is going to be Stupid to Brilliant.
A 4 not being worth 4 points. Brilliant.
It's
maxed
brilliant
out
to me. Alright, the card is on board. Corey's going to mix it up. I'm going to see if I can make this text a little bigger so Corey can see it.
It is very brilliant to me. Like the live 200K. At 200K likes, we're going to play a fun mini game with chat. So if you guys want to play along in a fun mini game, like that live stream, baby, we really appreciate it.
This may come back to haunt us later, but I made the text bigger for now.
Mark and Corey. Oh wait, the board hasn't been shown yet. Laugh track. Let's see. Bam! Chat, right there. Right there is where the blue 4 is. Give me some clues. I can get to Mark to get him to guess where on this placement that blue 4 be lying. All right. Give me some clues. I want 3 clues I can give to Mark. 3 good clues. All right, I see some hints coming in, so I'm gonna get ready to close the board. Mark, you can look. Woo. Man, this is a silly one, but I like it. I'm gonna say an ice tray.
Ice tray?
Ice tray.
Okay. So I don't use an ice tray. I don't use ice that often, but people who do, I think they think it's pretty brilliant. It's pretty brilliant. I mean, if we look historically, before they had, well, I can't say before they had freezers, because then how would they freeze the ice in the ice tray? So, Before they
Well,
had.
don't get cold. Only ice maker get cold.
Okay, yeah, but like regional, like what do you do in the summertime? Wait.
Die.
Okay, but whatever. I'm not engaging in this conversation.
I'll give you another one while you're thinking
Okay.
of this. Pillowcases.
Pillowcases. All right, these are in the middle. These are just in the middle. It's a little bit brilliant that somebody thought to put a case around the pillow so that it'd have a case around it. I actually don't know the functional purpose. Maybe it makes it easier to clean, I suppose. You just throw the pillowcase in the wash.
One more, because this one made me laugh, and I kind of get where they're coming from. Penguins.
It's dead center, but the only reason I'm putting it dead center, single-handedly, penguins of Madagascar take me over to here. There we go, locked in.
You locked in?
Locked in.
All right. I saw a few people in chat, honorable mentions, were saying beanies. And I saw people specify specifically my beanie.
I think it's just a little bit brilliant.
Just
It
a
would
little
be
bit
more
brilliant?
brilliant if it was the Vox Machina one.
That's stolen valor. You can't say that. You haven't watched the show.
They're not real penguins, man, says Lisa. What? What do you mean they're not real? If they weren't real, why would there be so many TV shows about them, huh? Penguins of Madagascar are certainly real. You can see them at the zoo.
Oh, and you know what? I missed this one. Methodic Ash on YouTube chat said, headlights, when used correctly.
Okay, that's very far brilliant. That's like super far brilliant. Did I bungle it this much?
Let's see.
Wow! Headlights would not have gotten me there. I think headlights are quite useful. They allow you to drive cars at night.
You just don't know about echolocation. Quite frankly.
Fact. Well, that is a 3. Very nice.
It is
very
crazy
nice.
that the Penguins of Madagascar got you another point. The Penguins of Madagascar single-handedly got us an extra point that round.
Single-handedly they did. They're real, and they are my favorite. I'm going to attempt to watch and read 52 pages of college reading. Megan, best of luck. I understand if you can't keep watching. College comes first.
They said not headlights in general, brights specifically. I don't know what that is, but that might just be because I'm stupid.
Nah, it's a Britishism.
It's a Britishism!
You think the penguins are mid. Heartbreak emoji. Look, I think the average penguin is somewhere in between, but the penguins of Madagascar, pretty smart fellas. Well, we are down to 3 cards remaining in this cooperative round of Wavelength. We're at 15 already. Quite the good score. And 50,000 likes on TikTok. Holy moly. As a quick reminder, once we get to 200,000 likes, we're going to be playing a mini game, our own custom mini game called The Price is Wrong. It's like The Price is Right, but we use weird Craigslist listings. Alrighty, it is now my turn to pick out a card. Film major picking the movie card. Who would have thought?
Mark, they're making fun of my numbers again. They're making fun of my numbers. They're laughing at me. Somebody said it looks like I'm drawing with the wrong hand. Which is like, that's a new type of insult. I gotta give them credit for that. It's like, come on, man, on Saturday, go.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Allie. I accidentally called them British. Sorry, the headlights versus brights thing. I thought maybe we have a lot of these mishaps because a lot of our viewers are from the UK and we don't always understand each other's lingos. But I imagine brights would just mean high beams then.
Yeah, I've never heard it called brights. Damn right I wasn't having the 5B and wonky, alright? Fixing that shit.
Alright, the card is movie to film. This is one of my favorite cards. As a quick refresher.
Define it.
Yes, a film is something very artistic. Classic cinema. This is going to be 12 Angry Men. This is going to be Everywhere, Everything, All at Once is definitely a film to me. Interstellar, even, or some of the old classics. Abbott and Costello are going to be films. Movie's going to be more schlop, let's put out to the masses. Marvel's going to be movie. probably the Captain Underpants movie is going to be movie. Gatsby? Gatsby's an interesting one. I personally would put that a bit on the film side.
Oh yeah. Gotta put Gatsby on the film side.
Mixing it up now. Hi and bye, Megan. Oh, hey, Megan in YouTube chat. Good to see ya, and also goodbye. Glad to see ya. You might notice an additional name up on this board now, our Patreon supporter board. But the 4. All right, the 4 is not visible enough. I'm gonna respin it. That would have been interesting. I like the 4 to be completely visible. Okay. All right. This is the actual placement. This 4 right here. The card is movie to film. Interesting. Movie to film. This 4 right here is what we're in for. Ooh, we got some good ones coming in already. I am setting down the board. I'm closing it up. Corey, you may look. This is really good. I'm not sure if you've seen this because I know your history with movies, but I'm gonna make an exception to the can't say movie or film in it just because of how this works. The Scary Movie franchise.
The Scary franchise.
The Scary
Sorry,
franchise.
I thought about it for a second.
Chris Large says Lightyear. No, you know my opinions on Lightyear. No.
Absolute cinema.
Lightyear is the worst piece of cinema ever made.
God, the worst part about not streaming on Twitch is we can't get the absolute cinema emote.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
So Scary Movie franchise is going to be one of them. I think that's really good. I also saw The Hunger Games. I think The Hunger Games is pretty good. Maybe a little bit. You know, I'll
Maybe a little bit.
I'll stave off my opinions.
The Scary franchise, as it were, is a parody franchise, right? It's a goofy, silly off parody franchise, if I'm thinking of the right one.
Real quick, Jesse says, please tell that to my kids. I'm so tired of Lightyear. Jesse, I am so sorry for you. I am so sorry. It is my least favorite film I have ever seen in my life. I was weeping in the theater of the hours I lost of my life watching this movie and thinking about it.
You did rant to me outside of the movie theater when we went to see a different movie later that day together for about the entire runtime of Lightyear about how bad it was. So that is impressive. I think it's going to be on the movie side. It's a parody movie, so I think it's going to be pretty far
Final
down.
one, Ali in YouTube chat says Happy Feet.
Ooh, Happy Feet makes me want to tick it up because, like, yeah, it's a movie, but like it's saying something, man. It's saying about your feet. How they're gonna be happy.
Footloose by the Penguins.
Footloose, and if there's anything we know about penguins, is that they're a little brilliant.
The worst part about Hollywood is they stopped remaking Footloose, but with different actor.
Footloose, but with penguins. I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's that far up on the movie side because Scary Movie
franchise. So not any particular one. All of them. Happy Feet and. What was the other one that I read? Hunger Games. Yes.
Hunger Games and Happy Feet have me like here. Scary Movie has me like here.
Mark ranting about a film seems like a low bar. You're right.
You're so right.
Lightyear is special.
Lightyear was special. You are right, but Lightyear was special, to be fair. Yeah, I think I'm locked in there. I think I like that placement.
Locked in right there. Movie to film. We had the Scary Movie franchise. We had Happy Feet. And we had the Hunger Games. Let's see it. Ooh, very nice. Maybe I did push it too far with Happy Feet. It had been a little while since I saw it. Is there another Penguin movie that came out around the same time as Happy Feet?
Surf's Up?
Surf's Up. I may have been conflating it with Surf's Up.
That's one with Shia LaBeouf.
Yes.
And that chicken guy who's a little too chill, if you ask me.
I read a paragraph, I'm done. I understand. But that is 2 points. Very nice.
2 points.
Very nice. There are a lot of these that just personally I think were very much films in my opinion, so I don't want to read them. I think it was Jeremy said the Simpsons movie. That's a film to me.
What the fuck?
That's true film to me. There were a few other ones that I saw. Jurassic Park, so much of a film.
That one's in the middle, I think.
Freaky Friday probably would have been a good one to read. Spy Next Door, Mean Girls. I think Mean Girls is a film too. I would say.
That one's definitely more middling, I'd say.
But yeah, it's so interesting. There's so many subjective opinions when it comes to this. Hello, Coopster. Great to see you. Great to see ya. We just finished up movie to film. It is now going to be Corey's turn to pick out a card.
For me,
We'll skip this one. Did this one before? All right, this is a good one.
I can say all. So proud that Corey graduated from boomerangs to the number 7. One time. It was one time.
Yo, and Coopster sent a heart me as well. Thank you so much, Coopster. Great to see ya. Great to see you as per usual.
Oh, Mark, my favorite card. You spoiled me.
Yes. We got a good one for you. Bad superpower, good superpower.
You know, I just saw Core Vortex talking about all the X-Men films, so perfect segue. Good, bad superpower, good superpower, and I think to clarify, because I think we get this confused, I think you specifically consider a bad superpower that is anything actively harming yourself.
Detrimental.
Anything
Yes.
detrimental.
Yeah, we had this debate last time because somebody said like controlling milk, and I'm like, that's a good superpower. It has practical everyday purposes. You're stronger than the average person. I think it's good.
Your middle dividing line is whether or not it's detrimental to the user.
Yes, or like even a slight annoyance.
Right.
Or so imperceptibly good that it's not worth mentioning.
What's up, Haley? Is it my turn or your turn?
It's your turn to show the board, my turn to set the dial.
That's right. Bam! That is where the blue floor is, chat. Go ahead and give us a good hint. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Chris immediately, always being late.
Can I look?
Yes. You can look now, Mark.
I see that's a bad superpower. That is a bad superpower, but it's not maxed out the bad because you can live a normal day-to-day life having that superpower. You can. People might not like you, but that puts me about here.
You know, I saw one. This one is very silly and I like it. Invincibility, but only after you sneeze 3 times.
Okay. All right. You see, I'm not gonna make obtuse arguments that's it's technically good, with enough prep time. No, that's just bad. That is just actually a bad superpower. But it's not hurting you. It's not detrimental. Mm-hmm. It's very, very annoying, and you didn't explain how long the invincibility lasts. Maybe it's only as long as the 4th sneeze would have been. That kind of sucks. But that has me about here. So at least you're invincible for a little bit of time. Maybe you can utilize it somehow.
This one's interesting. From our YouTube chat, no one can remember you.
Okay. I would say that's pretty bad. I would say that's actively detrimental. You cannot form relationships with people. That kind of sucks, but maybe you can get away with crimes easier because no one remembers who it was who committed that crime. They cannot identify you in a lineup. So, yo, Stay-at-Home Megan sends marvelous confetti. Thank you so much, Stay-at-Home Megan. Very much appreciated.
And last but not least, I'm gonna go with Bella Boo's, knowing when other people will die.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, maybe it's in the middle. Maybe I get really sad when I find out that you're gonna die tomorrow.
Are you a big fan of psychological horror?
Yeah.
Just curious. No reason.
Oh, you mean like the classic like short film or short movie where like they walk into the classroom and everyone's number says 0 and it's like boom boom boom, something bad's about to happen. Yeah, I've seen it.
That's brain rot, my brother. That's just some TikTok brain rot.
No, it's not. That's an actual short film.
Oh, okay.
Somebody who can see how long people have left to live over their heads. It's sorry, it's not a short film. It's a creepypasta that was turned into a short film.
Oh, okay, yeah. The creepypasta part, you know.
They walk into a classroom and they realize everyone's number is 0. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna lock in right here. I'm gonna stop thinking about it too much.
You stop thinking, all right.
Where's Corey's watch?
I was running late, so I lost track of time.
You see, folks, this is what you get when you tune in. Every weekday. Every weekday.
I knew where that joke was going about as soon as you did. For the record.
Nobody remembers you means you can commit crimes and get away with it. I'm aware that you can do that, but I think the trade-off of having no friends or family is worse.
And to give an honorable mention, because I agree with Devon in the chat saying they need one, Core Vortex, smelling people's thoughts.
I'm smelling a thinker with this. I think this is a perfect 4. I think we cooked. I'm smelling that you're thinking it's right on the 4. Yo! Okay. Right. Not quite. That is a 3, but not bad at all. Not bad at all. I was getting a little bit nervous. My placements were all over the place there. Poll. No. Has to be on the line for a poll.
Poll.
Yo, Coopster sent a rose and a shiny air balloon.
Hey, that's more than one balloon.
Holy moly.
Why?
I have never seen that animation before. Very cool. Thank you so much, Coopster.
Sick, man.
Also, I'll take this moment to mention we are at 61,000 likes on TikTok. If we are able to make it to 200,000, we'll be playing a custom minigame that we are calling The Price is Wrong. It's a variation of The Price is Right, but we're using crappy Craigslist ads, and it's a lot of fun.
I want to point out, Without a Gouge says, The No One Remembers You is based off the book named The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which is a pretty good book, and I wanted to add on to that, there is also an X-Men in the comics that is his power. To the point where, like, as soon as the X-Men work with him and they turn away from him, they all forgot he existed.
Forget-me-not.
Forget-me-not, yeah. You know him,
I'm aware of Forget-me-not. Yeah, he doesn't have a good power. He does not, in fact, have a good power.
And where was it on the board, Mark? Yo, Julie said to heart me.
Yo, thank you so much, Julie. Well, that means we now have 2 cards remaining. I think we have 2 cards remaining. I may have been counting these wrong.
Devon says, who? Who are we talking about?
Clever. Alrighty, we are going to run a controversial card, one that I'm never happy about once it's done. That's going to be not a sandwich, a sandwich. And Chris brings up a good point. We have to include YouTube likes. So we are at 64,000 likes plus maybe 5. I can't actually see what YouTube's at right now. 9.
Whoa!
That's actually
blazing.
That's actually a lot for YouTube.
Yeah,
Thank you, everyone who's left a like on YouTube chat. Yeah, it really does make a difference. I'm sorry to neglect the likes on YouTube from time to time. We do care. We like your support. OMG, like soup, not soup. Ooh, is that? I don't think that's a card in here. I'm gonna add that at the end to the custom cards. Hold on. As we're speaking about this, I'm adding soup, not soup, because I really like that one.
Thought it says, it definitely says 165,086 likes on YouTube.
Not soup, soup. Who said that? Stay at home, Megan. I'm crediting you for that card.
Woo!
Sorry, I said I wouldn't add cards live. I really like that one.
You fool. You fool!
Ooh, yes, there's a chance it even comes up tonight because I'm not using a randomizer to generate the cards as opposed to our normal method of just searching them from a database. All right, not a sandwich, a sandwich. I am going to mix it up now.
Mark, you can't be having me do this card on an empty stomach, all right? It's messed up.
Alrighty, let's see it. Not a sandwich, a sandwich. This is for Corey, not for me. So Corey has normal tastes compared to my radical opinions that I spout on the stream from time to time about food.
I thank you so much. I don't think anyone's ever said that about me. I think that was a first. Thank you, Mark.
It's a comparative thing. Not a sandwich to a sandwich. Ooh. Ooh, we got some good ones. We got some good ones coming in. All right, I am setting down the board. I'm closing it up. Corey, you may look.
Woo!
First one I'm gonna read. I did like Coopster's French toast.
French toast? That's not a sandwich, that's toast. But it's part of a sandwich. You can make a sandwich with it. You can make a sandwich with it, but it's not a sandwich. That is undeniably not a sandwich, actually. It's French toast.
It is. It is.
You wouldn't call a slice of cheese a sandwich. You would not. You wouldn't do that.
I would not. In fact, I'm looking for other ones. I do like Allie's as well. A salad with croutons.
Salad with croutons, not a sandwich, but is sandwich-like. But not a sandwich. Notably not a sandwich.
Let me give you one last one from Core Vortex, chicken salad.
Again, not a sandwich. It's a salad. That's not a sandwich. There's no bread. The closest thing to bread in that is croutons, right? But the croutons, what makes a sandwich a sandwich?
Chicken salad?
No, and the other one, the sandwich, the salad with
croutons. Okay.
All right. What makes a sandwich is when you have two bread-like substances with meat, cheese, or veggies, or any assortment of that in between, right? Or you can kind of argue things like an ice cream sandwich is a sandwich because it literally is a sandwich. You know, it's in the name.
I would consider it a sandwich.
I would consider it a sandwich. So because of that, those things do not meet the requirements of meat, cheese, veggies, and some surrounded by a bread-like substance. Thus, definitively not a sandwich. That being said, French toast is toast. There's your bread part. Get a little bit of breakfast stuff on there. You wrap it up. Boom, you're in a sandwich territory now. A salad with croutons. It's got everything it needs, but it's not sandwich oriented, all right? It's not sandwich oriented, thus doesn't count. And a chicken salad, that's just a salad with a little bit of meat and veggies. I'm locked in.
Locked in right there. Not a sandwich. A sandwich. Do you often wrap French toast around other things to make a mock sandwich?
Depends on if I'm feeling hungry.
Yeah, I've never done that myself. But we had salad with croutons, chicken salad, French toast. Let's see it. Ooh, that is unfortunately not a sandwich. Yeah, the chicken salad has no sandwich aspect. So you got to pick it up like a sandwich and.
Chicken salad was the most not a sandwich out of all of them. I think the salad with croutons was taking me up a little bit. And I think the, what was the other one you said? French toast? French toast. Because those are so sandwich adjacent that I'm like, they're not a sandwich, but on that scale, I would have to bump them up. Because it's one of those weird, ambiguous things where it's like, what are you, in this zone, where are you putting certain things? You know what I mean? It's just so ambiguous.
That's fair enough. Yeah, with French toast specifically, I don't ever utilize it as a sandwich component. I just eat it on its own. So, yeah, may have been just differences. Also, Stay at Home Megan sent a team cheers. Holy moly, thank you so much. Friend has a PhD in sandwich theory.
I use too many wrinkles, man.
Don't we all? All right, we are now down to our final card remaining. We are at 20 for our first round. Very cool. Let's see.
Wait, hold on. I need to stop you right there. Chicken salad is when you put mayo, lemon juice, chicken cashew seasonings, and mustard and mix it.
Sounds right to me.
Okay. When I think of chicken salad, I always think of salad with chicken in it.
No.
That's what I've always been told has been a chicken salad growing up.
No, chicken salad, I think pretty universally. You know, I don't always do the lemon stuff or the cashew stuff, but if you take shredded chicken and mix it with mayonnaise, that's chicken salad.
That sounds like an abomination.
What the hell? It's delicious.
I'll be honest.
Like a chicken salad sandwich isn't gonna have lettuce on it.
Fair enough. It would have helped if I knew what a chicken salad. What the fuck? People eat that?
Yeah.
They put that in their mouths?
They put it on crackers, on bread.
What the hell? You guys eat that stuff?
Sorry, I just Googled chicken salad to show it to Corey.
Or chicken salad is like potato salad or tuna salad?
It's like a better potato salad.
They're turning fish into salads?
Cashews adds texture. I'm not against adding cashews. I think that sounds really good. I don't usually do that. Tap while they yap. Let's get to 200K. Woo! Yes, as a reminder, if we get to 200,000 likes on TikTok, we're going to be playing our own handmade mini game that we call The Price is Wrong. It's like The Price is Right. We use Craigslist ads and general nonsense.
Fucking Allie. Chicken salad is definitely what Corey said. Or both. I don't know, man. I'm from the Midwest. It's peak Midwestern food.
Well.
Did Corey ever solve a trick problem live? Unfortunately, I did twice.
Yeah, second time he used Chegg.
Hey, you said anything. You said I could use anything.
Yeah, I said you could, but I thought maybe, like, the threads of morality might hold you back.
I used those threads of morality to pass the class, alright? I'm done with that shit. Now I can cheat. There's no legal repercussions if I cheat now, alright?
Are you good with this being your card for a final card?
Yeah, sure. I'm fine with that. I like that.
We're gonna do deep thought, shallow thought.
Deep thought, shallow thought. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby.
I'm closing up my eyes.
Don't worry, Coopster. You can always dig through the VOD on our YouTube channel. It's in there somewhere.
Oh, that's a good point.
Alright, deep thought, shallow thought. Yum! Chat, that's where the blue 4 is. Chat. Give us some clues. I want to grab 3 clues from chat I can give to Mark. If you're still struggling to figure out how to play this game, never fear. There is a video pinned on our channel to figure it out. Give you some help. Figure it out. Boom, boom. Whoo, I'm seeing things coming in. I also saw somebody say you should take some suggestions for more game cards to make your stream longer. We do on our Discord, and we don't end stream because we run out of cards. We end streams because we have things to take care of.
Yes, I actually added probably around 10 custom cards before we went live today from the Discord, from the suggestions. So if you have suggestions for us, I would be very happy to take them.
I like... Ooh, can I scroll up a little bit? Can I take your mouse?
Sure,
I saw
go
one
ahead.
I liked. I like from Will, why am I eating this?
Okay, so that's a shallow thought. That's a very shallow thought. I'm mid-bite being like, why am I eating this? I don't, if I'm asking the question, why am I eating this, it's because I actively don't enjoy eating it, but I'm continuing to eat it anyway.
Alright.
It's, probably some stale bread, like mediocre toppings on top of it. Like, why am I eating this? But then I keep doing it.
From Ons as well, I like that one. Is that celebrity pregnant?
Okay, maybe a little bit rude. I guess it's more acceptable to say that about a celebrity.
It's an inside thought. You would never say this out loud.
It's an inside thought.
It's an inside thought.
Yes.
You can't control what your thoughts are, alright? They just kind of happen.
Yes. Yeah, you can't control your thoughts. That's the government's job. But I'm going to put it... I think that's pretty shallow. I think both of those are pretty darn shallow. I'll take it up this much.
And last but not least, Tay has made me laugh, so I'm going to go with it because I think it's a good placement. How do ants crawl?
How many stars are there?
How do they do that?
I mean, that is the type of thought that inspires scientific research into ants that furthers the human understanding. Honestly, I don't think how do ants crawl is a shallow thought at all, personally.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's a lot to go into, like, what are the mechanics of their legs moving? Is it fluid dynamics? How do they stick to things like walls? What forces are at play? I think that's an incredibly deep thought. But with that being said, everything else is putting me to about here. So single-handedly, the thought about ants is taking me up this much, and I'm locked in.
Ooh, all right. Honorable mention, a lot of different people saying some variation of what should I eat for dinner. I think that's a fine one.
You don't have to play devil's advocate. I'm not playing devil's advocate. That's how I think about the question, how would ants crawl?
He's not the devil's advocate. He's just the devil.
I'm just the devil.
Just
like
the
that's
devil.
I'm not trying to do like a yeah, but what if? That's just how I genuinely think about the question. How do ants crawl?
You think too much, buddy.
Fluid dynamics definitely does not take place in how they crawl.
You know how they crawl? One foot in front of the other. Let's see it. Boom!
Wow. Okay, people give me a hard time, but it got me to the 2. It got me to the 2. Wait, that's interesting. How do bugs with exoskeletons move those exoskeletons? I thought it had something to do with fluid dynamics, like hydraulic action.
That's specifically spiders, I think.
That's spiders? Huh.
As a matter of fact, not so fun fact, I'll say, some scientists have learned that they can actually use the dead corpse of a spider and kind of inject it with fluid to make a completely organic claw that's very delicate and can be used to pick up small objects. So next time you're going in for surgery.
Bring up the ants, indeed. Can we get some ants in chat?
Get some ants in chat! I want to see a whole colony in there!
That is 2 points to finish off this round.
Woo!
Woo! Don't worry, we will be doing another round. This is not where we're ending tonight.
Ants.
But we are ending this round of Wavelength at 22 points. Whew, that's pretty good to start us off.
Oh, Mark, we're being swarmed by ants.
Ah!
Oh my god, look at all the freaking ants, dude. Have to call a whole ass exterminator.
Genuinely, that's a little bit terrifying.
Imagine all those ants coming directly for you.
Bum, bum,
You with your sweet treat, having a little fun. Bunch of ants, rain on your parade.
The ants are marching one by one is a horror story, by the way. This is a bit ominous seeing all these ants marching through our TikTok chat, but it is time for me to pull out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook to see how we did for scoring a 22 in cooperative Wavelength. First round of the night, not bad at all. Did not quite get to 26, but we'll get them next time. For 22, the message we get from the creators of Wavelengths themselves is Galaxy Brain.
Galaxy Brain!
Woo!
Our brains? You know what? I don't believe it. I don't believe our brains house a whole galaxy. That's physically impossible.
Actually, that's scientifically impossible.
Oh, actually, did they even think this through when they made this booklet? That's not how brains work.
Unlimited breadsticks is scientifically impossible. Well, we are going to round 2. Corey's going to erase that 22 up there, put it onto the previous game section.
Hello, Ash, are we friends and when do we play? Unfortunately, and most days at 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Wow. Looked it up to confirm, ants just move their solid exoskeleton legs with muscles in their body. That's really fascinating.
Like you and me, Mark. They're human, those ants.
No tenants, just kind of shimming.
Bretta says, they actually don't know each other. I just met this guy earlier today.
Guys, who is this?
Where's Thomas?
Where's Thomas? Oh crap, people are gonna understand that. Real ones remember Thomas.
Hey, guys, you remember Thomas? R.I.P. my man. He's not dead or anything, I just miss him.
Should I be here or do my homework? Mr. Bones, we are always honored to have you here, but it would be irresponsible for me to say anything but you should do your homework. Do you know how many teachers we have in chat, Mr. Bones?
That's true, that's true. If we did not have so many teachers in chat, Mr. Bones, I'd say maybe you could get away with it, but I think you're gonna be scolded.
I cannot be promoting abandonment of homework in chat, but I'm glad to see you, as usual. Also, we are at 88,000 likes on TikTok, which is absolutely amazing. If we manage to make it to 200,000 tonight, we will be playing a custom mini game, one that we've been referring to as the Price is Wrong. It is our own variation of Price is Right, using Craigslist ads and other goofy material. Yo, and Ashton sent to heart me. Thank you very much, Ashton. Well, we are going to hop right into it. We won't make you wait much longer. Just trying to generate a good card to start with. You know what? Sure. We'll go with this one.
Oh, God.
We are going to go 7 cards, picked out 7 more round of cooperative Wavelength. We are starting back at 0, and we are going with a very fun card. This is a custom card suggested to us by one of our viewers in the Discord. This is also the card that we did on today's TikTok, which was very fun, which was Sexy Villain, Unsexy Villain. Notably,
somebody requested this card. Somebody came up with it in our Discord and pitched it to us.
Notably, on today's TikTok, Dr. Facilier suggested Gru, and I set Gru as far too sexy. Far too sexy. Gru was, in fact, around here on the unsexy side.
Well, it is voiced by Steve Carell, so that's fair.
Guys, please, you're making Mark and Dad fight. Parentheses, Thomas. I thought Thomas was the stepdad.
Yeah, please get stepdad in here. Parentheses, Thomas.
Yeah, do you have any stepdads in chat? Specifically Thomas. Alright, whose turn is it to set the dial?
Who just said it? Me or you?
I'm trying to remember.
Chat, I don't remember 30 seconds ago. I think I only have short-term amnesia.
It is entirely possible that's the case. I'm pretty sure I set the dial, right?
I was hoping if I stalled long enough, somebody could.
All right, I'm going to mix up the board. Corey's going to set the dial. We are going to go with sexy villain, unsexy villain, a custom card suggested to us by our viewer, XXH_KXX. If you'd like your own custom card to be included in the game, feel free to join our Discord and leave some suggestions in our suggested channel. Ants was last. Oh yeah, I was yapping about ants.
Ants.
Oh, yep, I set the dial. We got it right. We got it right. Don't worry. I'm opening up the board.
How did I forget about the ants, dude?
The card is sexy villain, unsexy villain. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. You always get something exciting with these custom cards.
You know, Mark, we always joke about the sexy animal and the sexy Pokemon card. Be like, oh, you have to do it, oh, you know, whatever. But, like, those are mostly good fun. This one does actually say something about me, which makes me a little worried.
It does. It does.
The sexy, the animal and the Pokemons, those are joke cards and stuff. This one says something about me, and it has me nervous.
Or you may look.
Oh, God.
We got a great one for you. We got a great one for you. This is a banger. I was worried I saw him coming in, but then Sarah's saving it. Plankton. Crabs. Plankton. Crabs.
I mean, chat, I think that's perfect. I think I'm locked.
Quite possibly. I'll read you a few more. Let's see.
I don't think I'm cooking.
Locked in right there. I'm seeing something I disagree with. You know. Buff Garfield gives a very important caveat with their hint. King Bowser.
Yep.
Parentheses, not as a furry.
That furry has a name. It's Bowser cat form.
Oh, okay. Bowser, not furry Bowser, not Bowserette. And let's see. I'll give you the final one. God, all right, so many people are saying it. I don't necessarily agree, but so many people are saying it. I have to read it. Ursula.
This one's interesting. You know, Ursula. Listen.
I saw at least 4 different people comment Ursula just within the past, 30 seconds.
I think objectively, she was designed in a way to be the foil character to Ariel. And I think Ariel's supposed to be, pretty, ooh, mermaid, lovely. Ursula's supposed to be the exact opposite. So she's supposed to be like this ugly monster, right? But also, I won't explain myself. Plankton? You know what I'm saying?
No. I want you to clear, no. And Bowser, but not from a furry perspective or Bowserette.
Take that down a little bit. Listen, going all the way down, I think any further down here, this is when you would start to get into the physically disfigured villains, like the villains that are objectively awful. You didn't say this as a hint, but I did see it in chat for a second, so I want to bring it up. Like Danny DeVito from The Penguin. I think that's physically, disfigured, kind of like mutant. I think that's where we kind of get into this range. I think I'm going to tweak it a little bit up because thinking about how many villains are like that, I think you have to give a little more respect on Ursula and Plankton's name.
Locked in?
I'm locking in.
Honorable mentions, Lord Farquaad was a good one, but I missed it. It came in a little bit late.
Full sexy, baby.
Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. Don't know if I said that right. Yzma from Emperor's New Groove is a very good one. And Vector from Despicable Me.
Oh, yeah! Yeah. Okay.
I saw a lot of people saying Maleficent. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Maleficent is conventionally sexy.
Chat, I better have it on the wrong side, or else we're gonna have a strict talking to after this, alright?
Let's see it. Whew, wow. All right, you're still on the 2. That is still,
barely.
In fact, a 2, just barely. A says, now we know Corey's type. I think we've narrowed down Corey's type.
Listen, I'm just saying, it's still on the unsexy side. I'm just saying you gotta put a little respect on Ursula because she's not horribly disfigured.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Maleficent is gorgeous. you know,
objectively.
I won't verbally state that I agree, but
I will.
Okay, brave this one.
Listen, it was Angelina Jolie that acted as her in the fucking movie, alright? I think if anyone says that Angelina Jolie is not, like, at least some level pretty.
I always loved the fun fact that the babies kept, like, crying when they were filming the scenes. And so what they did was they had Angelina Jolie's baby act as a stand-in. And even through the makeup and costume and everything, the baby recognized her mother and did not cry during those scenes.
That's hilarious.
Double daddies. You know, maybe. Well, Corey, normally you have to place the dial for this one. Mm-hmm. This time I have to place the dial for this one. We're gonna do book was better, movie was better.
I see someone in chat mention this. Sarah says, I'm curious, have you seen Emperor's New Groove?
I have.
Okay, you just didn't know how to pronounce Yzma?
Yes. Okay. It's been a while.
All right, fair enough.
I have, in fact, seen it. I'm also just really, really bad at remembering names.
Yeah, fair enough.
Name a character from Avatar.
Airbender or the other one?
Blue people.
Jake Sully.
Wow. You know, I'll choose to believe you.
Alright, I'm opening the board. Book was better, movie was better. Ooh, bam, chat. That right there is where the blue 4 is. Chat, this is a tough one. This is a toughie, alright? Give me some clues I can give to Mark. If you need a better explanation on how to play, simply check the pinned video on our channel. It'll give you the whole rundown, alright? It'll give you the whole rundown. I am going to get ready to close the book. Mark, you can look now.
You know, I know exactly what my maxed out answer would be for book was better, and I'll tell you once we're done.
All right, first one I saw that I liked for you, Mark. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Ooh, that's an interesting one because I did love the movie, the Johnny Depp one at least, and even some of the modern ones. I didn't see the Timothée Chalamet one.
That's Wonka, that's different.
It's okay, that's completely different.
That is actually different. It's the Gene Wilder one and the Johnny Depp one.
Oh, yes, Gene Wilder, amazing, brilliant.
Oh, you gave me a scare there when you were hyping up the Johnny Depp one and didn't mention the Gene Wilder one.
Johnny Depp, also very good. But, I mean, the book was a classic. The book was very much a classic before the movies were made. This kind of has me as in a middling placement, slightly towards movie was better.
I'm going to say this one. 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey, they didn't commit. They showed no they showed no deviant acts on screen. They did not commit to anything. Blah. Book was better.
And last but not least, I'm going to say the Hunger Games series.
Okay, well, that's definitely book was better. I quite enjoyed the Hunger Games books. The movies were all right. The movies were fine. You know, they didn't blow me away, but I think they were fine. So I'm going to go just ever so slightly to book was better. I'm going to take it up a little bit towards center solely for Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
Now, I see people in chat are saying bad clues. And
Too late, I'm locked in.
I do want to say, most of the onus in here is not on chat, it is on me, because I am not a readman. I'm not a readman.
Name 10 books.
I can't. I simply can't.
Name 2 books.
The Bible, first off, buddy. Never forget. And secondly, 50 Shades.
The Bible and 50 Shades of Grey. Great ones. All right. Classics.
Good Night Moon. I forgot about Good Night Moon.
I'm locked in. Let's see it. Whoa! Hunger Games?
Yeah, I thought the Hunger Games movies were really, really good.
Did you read the books?
I did. As a matter of fact, I read the entire Hunger Games book in the first night.
You read the whole book in one night?
In one night.
maybe you should have took your time on it. Maybe that's the issue.
I would have failed English if I did that.
That's too long of a book to read in one night. I think you missed some vital steps.
No, actually, it was like over the course of 10 hours. I did nothing but read the book on a day off.
Okay, all right. I can do 1 page per minute, so 10 hours. I'll do the math on that later. Maybe that's possible.
I saw somebody say, I want to talk about this one. I saw somebody in chat say the Umbrella Academy. They thought that was a good clue. I have not read the Umbrella Academy books or comics, but that being said, I got beef with that show. I got beef with that show because that show was good, and then it was pretty good, and then it was ooh, and then it was why?
What was the other one name? It was Charlie and Chocolate Factory, Hunger Games. What was the other one?
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. Really?
I don't have experience with either the movie or the book, believe it or not.
Really?
I thought it was funny.
That one solidly pushed me over, so the book was better aside.
I guess on the corner of the internet I am. People only have good things to say.
What's Mark's max answer? Glad you asked. My max answer for book was better is Garfield. Is Garfield. That is my maxed out answer. The Garfield comics are
Dude, you're
iconic
so right.
staples.
You're so right.
Irreplaceable. And the movies were meh.
What about movie?
What about movie? Maxed out movie was better.
I know what mine is.
That's interesting. Typically, we just go for ones where people don't know a book exists for it. Heck, what would be my maxed out answer? I mean, honestly, what gets me there is saying Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, but a book doesn't exist for that, so that's partially why it gets me there. So a little bit cheating.
I'll tell you what it is.
What?
Polar Express.
Oh, Polar Express.
Polar Express.
That's a good one. That's maxed out movie is better. Where would you put Cat in the Hat? Way on the book is better side.
Put Mike Myers. Not the horror villain.
Horror villain?
Not the horror villain.
All right, I am closing up the board. That was 0 points. We are now down to... We did a card already, so it should be 5 cards remaining. 5 cards remaining in this round of cooperative Wavelength. It is now going to be Corey's turn to set the dial. Let's see. All right, we'll go with this one. We don't do this often. We need the Mike Myers card, lol. That may come up later.
Friend of the stream, Jim Hanks and Mike Myers.
Friends of stream.
Friends of stream.
They don't know it, but they are friends.
They're friends.
Yo, Megan sent 10 team cheers.
Woo!
Holy moly. Thank you so much, Megan.
Go, team, go.
Where would you put holes? Book was better. Halfway down onto the book was better side. Also, we passed 111,000 likes on TikTok chat. Holy moly, that is absolutely wild. Thank you all. If we manage to pass 200,000, we will be showing off our custom minigame called The Price is Wrong.
We got a rough prototype for you guys today. Tomorrow we should have some assets for it. Actually built in the stream.
Yeah. But the card I am going with is Friend to Enemy. I think Jurassic Park is max. Ooh, that's a good one too for movie max better. I don't know. People love those books. You can't discredit the Jurassic Park books.
It's a book?
Yes, it's a good book series too. They play it like psychological horror.
Oh, that's my favorite kind.
Friend to Enemy. This is the target. This 4 is what we are aiming for. We need to come up with a clue to get Corey to place the red dial right onto this blue 4. We got some interesting ones coming in. This is a thinker. This is a thinker indeed. Oh, Chris meant book was better for Jurassic Park. Fair. I have not read them myself. Closing it up, Corey, you may look. First one I saw from Coopster is Plankton. Classic Plankton.
I mean, like, it's SpongeBob, so technically even their enemies are friends, but Plankton's pretty antagonistic, so it's gotta be ticked up. But he does do stuff with the SpongeBob crew. You know, I heard most recently he's playing Magic the Gathering with them.
Anyone excited for the SpongeBob Magic Gathering set? I'm not sure if you'll get this one. I don't know if you've seen this. Regina George.
Who?
Okay, I think they're a character from Mean Girls.
Guys, I'm gonna level with you. I have not seen Mean Girls. I'm sorry. I know it's a sin. Haven't seen it.
Let's
It insists
see.
upon itself.
How about, because you know some medias that I don't. Starscream, does that sound familiar to you?
Now we're talking my language.
All right, he knows Starscream.
I've seen Transformers, but not Mean Girls. Starscream, way more of a villain. Naughty guy, naughty, evil Starscream. Gonna kill the Autobots.
And you know what? I actually really like Ann's answer. The T-Rex in Jurassic Park. It's a great one.
So for most of the movie, it's like this, right? But then, of course, the T-Rex in Jurassic Park comes through and saves the day.
But then they reveal its tragic backstory. It becomes, sympathetic character.
It becomes more marketable and morally gray.
Yeah. When they cut to the swing, and it's like, you didn't learn my tragic backstory. Cuts to the T-Rex sitting on the swing alone.
By himself in the little propeller cap.
Outside of the Ninja Academy.
Come on! Come on! Thought we had something and you did the Naruto plot twist on me.
The Naruto swing is one of the most notable plot devices ever.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna take it up a little bit more, dude. And I think I like it.
Locked in there.
I like it.
We had Plankton, we had the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, and Starscream, sorry.
Scream, dude.
Let's see it.
Be screaming.
Ooh. Yo! That is a 4! Transformers mentions, he is dead on the 4.
You mentioned Transformers, I locked the fuck in, dude.
Oh, you're saying Transformers?
Transformers? Dude, that's such stolen. I'm not even that big of a fan of Transformers. Like, I like them. They're sick, but...
Dead center, too. Yes, that is impressive. That was a difficult card.
They call me Jimmy Dead Center.
They do. They've been calling him that.
They've been calling me that.
Ooh, yippee! Let's go! Welcome into Chad Dougler Germ as well. Good to see you. Speaking of Jimmy, we got Jimmy Dougler Germ in chat.
Jimmy. Oh.
God, this isn't funny. We need to stop doing this bit.
We talked about this stream. We do this bit every stream, guaranteed. In all of the streams we've done, I think we've seen one person in chat reference this bit that we do. Chat wildly does not care about this bit at all, but it cracks us up every single time.
Speech, I nearly forgot. I'm so sorry. We scored a 4. It's not worth 4 points, it's worth 3 points. Instead, we take a card and we add it to the stack, extending the game and our opportunities to score points. We would have been down to 4 cards remaining, but now we are at 5 because of that 4, which is worth 3 points. Thank you for reminding me about the speech. We are at 5 now. That is correct. We were at 2. We had 3 to get to 5, not 4. They call me Jimmy Germ. How would I know without a speech? That's a good point. I need to remember to give the speech. Well, this looks like a good card to me. I'm looking at hard to do, easy to do. I'm setting the dial for this one.
Okay. Hard to do, easy to do, chat. That right there is where your 4 is. Go ahead and give us some clues to get Mark to guess where that blue 4 is right there. All right, give us some good hints. I'm going to get ready to close the board now. Mark, you can look. Ooh, I see 2 that I like already. Time travel.
Okay.
Underwater welding.
Okay, so... Oh, right. I was gonna say time travel is my maxed out hard to do because it's impossible, but then there's the argument that, well, you're traveling through time right now. Everyone's traveling through time. You can't stop it, really. And it's actually quite easy to time travel if you're trying to go forward. You just have to go really fast. But I think that's a bunch of bollocks. It's hard to do. Underwater welding, you know. Do I have prep time?
No. Get in there, buddy. I got the welder.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's pretty gosh darn hard to do. So, I don't think it's maxed out. Maxed out would be traveling backwards in time or inventing perpetual motion, because those are impossible. But underwater welding is not maxed out. People do it every day. Time travel, I'm doing it right now. I guess.
I'm gonna give. Normally we only do 3. I'm gonna give 2 more because I see a lot of people saying this. The first one I'm gonna say is counting to infinity from Kyle S.
Okay, well that's not possible.
And last but not least, because so many people are saying this, Corey doing math.
That's maxed out hard to do.
Come on, man.
That's not even a little tick up. This little tick right here was only achieved by Chegg, so he doesn't have that, so it's maxed out hard to do.
I'm getting so slandered these past couple days. Chat doesn't know that before I had to drop out of college, I was a math major. Chat does not know this.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I'm locked in, maxed out hard to do.
Alright, let's see it, baby! Some more honorable mentions. A caveman building a rocket ship.
Theoretically possible.
Theoretically possible. So, in a similar vein, you building a rocket ship right now.
Board Ghost, bring me those tools.
Board Ghost, set them up!
Let's see it. Hard to do, easy to do. This better be maxed out. Because I glanced over and saw someone saying traveling at the speed of light. It's not possible. It's not feasible.
Woo! And you'd be right, it is impossible!
Let's go. Let's go, and guess what? I'm gonna build a rocket ship.
Yeah! Whoa, man, careful.
I'm gonna break this board. Alright, I'm gonna
Wait, hold on, let me see that real quick.
board. Alright, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Or me, or others. Or break the tool.
No, it didn't work the way I wanted to. Put it back.
Speech! Well, we just scored a 4 in cooperative wavelength, but to your shock, we are not going to add 4 points to the board. We're only going to add 3. Why would we do this? Well, in cooperative wavelength, a 4 is only worth 3 points, but the benefit is we take another card and we add it to the stack, extending the game, giving us more opportunities to score points. That is the benefit. Your beautiful 5. Hell, I didn't even know that. I think that was in reference to you being a math major.
That's true.
You know, I did know that at one point, but I forgot.
Yep.
I forbore.
You forbore. It's okay, I know what you think about me, Mark.
That you're bad at math?
No, I was gonna say that you think highly of me. Just, you're a busy guy, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that too. You know, I think highly of lots of people who are bad at math. Like, Homer Simpson. No more examples. Alrighty, well, it is now my turn to give the clue. We're gonna go with the card, poorly made, well made.
Poorly made, this beanie, dude. It's so large and cumbersome. Look, it's just, look at that. I can freaking swim in this thing, dude.
Jordan says infinite 4 glitch incoming. Possibly. Our all-time record is 4 4s in a row. We are now at 2 4s in a row.
4 4s. 4 squared. Guys, I can do math.
Poorly made, well made. Here is our target. Interesting one. Poorly made, well made. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for.
Aiming for.
Aiming for.
Because we're aiming for a 4, you guys.
That's a different card. Lol. These cards in the front are just props. Ignore them.
They're more for us than you.
Yeah, they're for us to keep track of how many cards we have left. The actual card is poorly made, well made. Alrighty, I am setting it down, closing up the board. Corey, you may look. Let's see. We got some interesting ones. We got some very interesting ones coming in. I saw A6 saying this. I'll say it. I'm going to modify it slightly. I'm going to say modern American houses. We also have from Dougler Germ, Jimmy Germ himself on YouTube chat, hand-sewn sweater.
I mean, it's hand-sewn.
Hand-sewn. Yeah.
Who's sewing it?
Hand.
Oh. I don't like their work very much.
Finger's older brother.
Kid named Finger?
Boy named Hand.
Man named Hand.
Man named Hand. Boy named Finger. And last one, I do like space heaters.
Space heaters. You are biased towards space heaters, I feel. You like space heaters a lot.
I'm pleading the fifth on this one. I cannot bias you.
I think these are well-made things. I think American houses, modern day. How modern day are we speaking?
I can't give any more hints. I gave you what you have to work with.
All right. I think modern American houses are kind of falling in quality recently. If you were talking about like 10, 20 years ago American houses, probably better, I'd say. I'd be confident enough to say that they're probably much better on this line. Nowadays they're building that shit out of foam. Have you seen that? They're making foam houses now. I spilled a little bit of nail polish, so I lost my second floor. You know what I'm saying? What are they doing out there, goofballs?
That's objectively how that works.
It's objectively how that works. You know, if I spill a little bit of hydrochloric acid on the ground, it's going to make a hole into the center of the earth. That's how that works. Then space heaters, they're kind of sick. They're kind of cool. Kind of like them. And then what was the last one? The hand-sewn sweater?
Hand-sewn sweater. And I will specify, Douglas Germ said, it's by a fella who can sew.
A fella who can sew, that ticks me up a little bit more, right?
Fella who can sue.
A fella who can sew. Fella who could sew. Hand-sewn sweater is like pretty good because it's artisan, right? However, one little grab of a thread and it can start coming undone, right? It doesn't matter how good you are. You could be Jimmy Sweater Sewer, and it comes undone.
You could be Jimmy Sweater, and somebody grabs your
thread and just pulls you apart, man.
Yo, Kayla sent a rose as well. Thank you so much, Kayla. Are you locked in right there?
That's like dead center between the two, right? Dead center between down and up.
Yeah, I'd say.
And then I'm happy with that.
Poorly made, well made. We had modern American houses, hand-sewn sweater, space heater. Let's see it. Whoo, not bad. That is not continuing the 4 streak, but that is a 3. Woo. That is a solid 3. Very nice. Yeah. The logic was, you know, a house is going to be, for the most part, well made, but modern houses do tend to be a little bit cookie cutter. They cut some corners. They definitely make.
You got to be cutting corners in order to make rooms. That's how it works. That's how it works, man. You make a room with no corners.
They definitely make some not customer first decisions. Space heaters are great, but many are overhyped and over advertised. All space heaters heat with the same amount of wattage. It is a legal requirement. You cannot have wattage go past a certain point. So all space heaters, expensive, cheap, they're all heating to the same temperature.
Is that a 3?
That is a 3. Yippee. Yes. And what was the other one? Hand-sewn sweater. It's nice. It's really good. But, you know, sometimes the thread's going to be loose. Well, we are now removing a card, meaning we have 4 cards left in this cooperative round. We are at 11 already. Not bad at all.
Chris points out, it's a good point, it actually takes more effort to cut corners rather than just leave them square. So.
He's right.
That guy gets it.
Uh-huh. Alrighty. It is now my turn to set the dial. How do you like this card, Corey?
Normal thing to own, weird thing to own, send it!
Normal thing to own, weird thing to own.
Send it!
Alrighty, 4 cards remaining. Corey, mix up that board.
Do you guys hate the moon? Yes, I think Corey's a moon hater. I'm gonna beat up that moon. Me versus the moon. I'm gonna take it out. Majora's Mask was my training arc.
I love the moon. Solar eclipse this Thursday.
I'm gonna kill that moon. I'm gonna kill it. That's why it's not gonna be in the sky, because it's gonna be dead.
It will be in the sky. It's gonna be red.
It's gonna be a dead moon. All right, let's see what we got. Normal thing to own, weird thing to own. That is where the blue 4 is, chat. Memorize that location, because in a second, I'm going to ask you for some clues to give to Mark. Alrighty. Ooh, they're already coming in. They're already coming in. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm going to close up the board. Mark, I saw 2 I liked right off rip. I'm going to say beanie and a Rubik's Cube.
All right, very normal. Very, very, very normal. But with that being said, it's also normal to not own these things. It's not something like, I don't know, a shirt, where I'd be kind of concerned if you didn't own a single one. So maybe I'm going to take it up a little teeny tiny bit, because it's interesting that somebody owns a Rubik's Cube. I'm like, oh, hey, you own a Rubik's Cube, cool. You know how to solve it? Most of the time they don't. So that takes me up a little bit. I don't own any beanies, and I think that's normal enough. So, actually I might own an old beanie somewhere. I'd put that about here.
You know what? One last one I'm seeing come in that I like. Telescope.
Telescope, all right. Now we're getting into weird territory. Because those are expensive. You had to dedicate a lot of money to that little decorative piece you keep in the corner. Hopefully you use it. It's definitely not weird. It's not strange, but I see a telescope and I think, wow, you spent a decent chunk of change on that thing. Hopefully it's being well used. You little amateur astronomer, you. Or professional astronomer who's taking work home.
Could look at that moon real close to the telescope, says they.
You could. Get its attack patterns.
Yeah.
For fighting the moon.
I have at least several telescopes in the back of my house. Always got to be prepared.
Alrighty, I'm locked in right here.
Alright, you ready?
Dude is looking at the stars, just Google them. That's so true. That is so factual. You can get so much better quality photos online. Why are you bothering with your $100 telescope?
Fucking idiot. They're free online.
JWST publishes their work. You think your little thing's better than JWST? I don't think so.
Alright, you ready?
Yep. Whoa! Wow, beanie. Beanie being that close to weird?
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like beanies are something that it's like in the middle of that, maybe slightly ticked down off of it. Beanie, I feel like, is not something a lot of people have.
Like, I wouldn't even think about someone owning a beanie or not owning a beanie.
That's because you're not a beanie guy. You don't see game.
It's not Jimmy Beanie.
You're not. We gotta stop, dude. We gotta stop.
That is a 3. That is 3 points in this round of cooperative wavelength. We are now down to 3 cards remaining as well. Not everyone wears them, but it's normal to wear. I guess, but you know, I don't wear them, but I still know, like, I own a beanie or 2 from my childhood, most likely. So many guys wear beanies in the winter. I think guys and girls typically wear beanies.
Name one person that wears a beanie. Bet you can't.
You.
What the fuck? How'd you know that?
Knife sharpener is a missed opportunity. That would have taken me up a decent bit.
See, that one doesn't seem weird to me, because I feel like if you just have a kitchen, you just have a knife sharpener. Like, I feel like that's just standard issue.
No, it's not.
Really?
No, it's not standard issue to have a knife sharpener in your kitchen.
But they have, like, ones that are, like, this big that just goes in the drawer with the knives. At least that's what my family has.
I'm aware that those exist. I owned one when I was in Boy Scouts. But...
You don't have just, like, a kitchen knife sharpener?
No.
What the fuck?
You think that's more normal to own than a beanie?
Yeah.
Chat, I don't know about this one.
Yeah, like Ross says, if you have a knife block, there you have one.
Some knife blocks have sharpeners built into them. Some just hold knives.
A just buys new knives? Why would you do that? Just get a knife sharpener.
Chat, okay, look, I understand a lot of you own knife sharpeners. I could find one in my house, most likely. Do you think it's more normal to own a knife sharpener than a beanie?
I'm not, Allie, I'm not thinking of a honing knife. I know what you're talking about. That is not at all what I'm speaking about.
Government issued knife sharpener. Yes? Wow!
Chat is divided on this one.
Yes, we got some notes. You know, I'm making a poll.
No, God, no!
Yep. We're using our poll for this. Custom poll, 1 minute, create new. What's more normal to wear, or to own? beanie, knife, sharpener. Beanie, knife, sharpener. This looks fair. What is more normal to own? Save, start. We're deciding this.
I just feel like they're in everyone's kitchen. I feel like not everyone likes beanies. I didn't have a beanie until like last year, to be fair. Last year was the first time I bought a beanie.
We are in fact polling it. Okay, so far beanie's in the lead. It's still anyone's call. I'm gonna pull up the next card in the meantime while we do this. I'm genuinely so curious as to where this is going to turn out.
Where my knife sharpeners at in chat?
I was baffled to hear you say that you think it's more normal.
Like I said, I've owned a knife sharpener for a decade and a half. I've only owned a beanie for 1 year.
Stay at home Megan says I literally have a knife sharpener in front of me. Do you have a beanie in your house too? Maybe multiple? 13 seconds left on the poll, and our next card is going to be limited to infinite. We have 3 cards remaining. Does that sound right? Because we just scored a 3 on this one. Yes, that sounds right. 3 cards remaining. The card is going to be limited to infinite, and the poll is done. 33 votes for beanie, 19 votes for knife sharpener. Thank you, chat. Thank you.
To the 19 of you out there.
Look, you can convince me that beanies are normal to own, but not more normal than a beanie. Knife sharpeners are normal to own, but not more normal than a beanie.
I don't know. Different strokes, man. Like I said, I've owned a knife sharpener for 15 years. I've owned a beanie for 1, so. Gotta get more pro knife sharpener in chat. Chat, a dull knife is more dangerous than a sharp one. It's true. They do be saying this.
And a beanie's more dangerous than a knife.
Take that back right now.
Alright, Corey, close your eyes.
Take that back right now.
Alright, the card is limited to infinite. That 4 right there is what we are aiming for. That 4 right there, we need to come up with a hint to get Corey to place the red dial right onto that blue 4. Interesting, interesting. Alrighty, I'm setting the board down, closing it up. Corey, you may look. Let's see. We got some interesting ones coming in. I don't know how I feel about some of these. I'm so conflicted. Ooh, you know what, Mr. Bread? This is a great one. Christmas.
Christmas?
Christmas.
Infinite Christmas.
Infinite Christmas
Infinite.
glitch.
That one episode of Fairly Odd Parents? Infinite Christmas.
And we're all living on that day.
We're all living on that day, baby. Yeah, no, it's limited. It's 1 per year. It's actually very limited. Only 1 per year. But then again, 1 per year, but it's celebrated for like a month and a half. So is it that limited, really?
This is a funny one. Lala says, The Simpsons.
You can't say Christmas followed by The Simpsons. You can't say Christmas. You can't say Christmas followed by the longest running television show of all time.
I can, will, did.
Well, it's not the longest running television show of all time. It's the longest running animated television show of all time. I corrected myself, Jed. Don't worry. That's crazy. That's crazy. Simpsons, damn near infinite. They're gonna go on forever. They're never gonna end. All right, forever and ever.
And I saw Anna say it. Maybe someone else say it. I don't know. I don't know where this is gonna put you. But bread.
Olive Garden, infinite. But it's scientifically impossible.
That's scientifically impossible.
Scientifically impossible infinite breadsticks. So, God, Christmas is really on the infinite side? Because Simpsons and bread has me towards the infinite side. Christmas is like, here-ish on the limited side.
I'll read one extra honorable mention. Allie says, my love for y'all, but I'm just one person. Aww. How do I do the hearts?
Limited.
Yo, and Anna sent 3 roses as well. Thank you very much, Anna. And I think I missed stay-at-home Megan sent a rose as well. Thank you, thank you.
I think it's gonna be... Alright, this is Simpsons. It's a television show. They can only make them so fast, even though it's gonna go on forever. There's only a limited amount of Simpsons shows that are out now, and they can only make them so fast, so it's gotta be ticked up. Bread, Olive Garden, unlimited breadsticks. A lot of places have unlimited bread. Texas Roadhouse, base spread over at Texas Roadhouse. So yeah.
Yo, Coopster sent 6 finger hearts as well. Holy moly! Thank you so much, Coopster.
And then Christmas, man.
Christmas.
Somebody's crazy here. Somebody's wilding. It's either the Simpsons or the bread people or the Christmas
Christmas
people.
bread Simpsons.
Christmas bread Simpsons.
Allie's love for us. Where are you putting it?
Near infinite, I think. I hope. Well, do I hope? I hope you have love for other things than just us.
Yo, and Shawnee sent 18 roses as well. Holy moly, thank you so much. Appreciate the support.
Oh man, that cinnamon butter. A gets it. A fucking gets it. The cinnamon butter at Roadhouse. Oh, infinite my love for that. I'm locked in, Mark.
Chris says The Simpsons stopped after season 10. You know, we can hope.
I have no strong opinions on The Simpsons.
I like it. Limited, infinite, let's see it. Woo! Dead center. It was dead center. It is a tricky placement. I did love the logic behind Christmas. It's infinite, but only once a year.
But it's not. You only have a certain... I saw somebody in chat mention this. You only have a certain amount of time that you could celebrate Christmas in your lifetime.
Yeah, you. The Christmas goes on when you die.
No, it doesn't.
Hey guys, Corey's gone. No more Christmas. We're just doing that for him.
Guys, if you celebrate Christmas after I'm dead, I'm gonna be so pissed. Guys, you gotta retire it once I'm gone. I can't be missing Christmases, okay? That's fucked up.
Looking up like, hey guys, you're still doing Christmas, right?
Looking up? What are you saying, Mark?
You know. Yo, Coopster sent 36 roses. Holy moly. Thank you so much, Coopster. Oh, golly.
You fucking running past that looking up comment, aren't you? Finding any excuse to get off that one.
Thanks, Coopster. Chicken, box, and let him cook, and Megan sent 6 Rosa.
You fucker!
What is... Corey, don't kid yourself. Chris Large says, what is the like count up to? We are at 146,000 likes on TikTok. As a reminder, if we manage to get to 200,000, we are going to do a custom mini game. Yo! Hat and mustache from Chicken Bok. Thank you very much. For those on YouTube chat who could not see, a little hat and mustache appeared on me and Corey. Oh. But at 200,000 likes, we're doing a custom mini game that we are calling The Price is Wrong. It's like The Price is Right, but we're using crappy Craigslist posting and general goofy antics.
I forget who said this earlier, but somebody said it. It is funny that we got to me doing math faster than the fun mini game.
People were hyped to see the math.
I still don't understand it. I'm glad I could perform.
Also, Megan sent 3 donuts. Thank you so much, Megan.
Yo.
Holy moly, we are down to 2. Count them. 2 cards remaining.
No.
It is now going to be my turn to set the dial.
Mark said it ain't so.
Do you want to do this card, Corey, or I can generate you a different one?
Give me another one.
Give me a different one. All right, this one was asked for before.
Hey, meerkat.
Yo, holy moly. Chicken, Bok sent a meerkat as well. Thank you so much. Thanks for the support. Oh, no, my graphic broke. Bad. This is bad. Ooh, unfortunate. Bad things happening.
Limited to.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna take a quick pause. Corey's gonna banter real quick.
Chat, it's all going wrong.
I'm going to fix things that I should not have meddled with.
He meddled with powers he couldn't control.
Yeah, that's an accurate description of what happened. Let's see, but the card we are going to do is movie Michael Myers would ruin, movie Michael Myers would improve.
Corey, do something cool? Okay, let me just... Okay. Whoa, chat, you all saw that. That was pretty cool, I think. One more time in case you missed it. Whoa, chat. Whoa, look at that go. Oh, chat, can I do it a third time? I don't think I can, so I'm just not even gonna try.
The card's fixed! The card's fixed! It's borked. It's not borked. It's never borked.
It's never borked.
Never borked here on the Boardgamers. Watching stream in the shower. Be careful. Jesus.
You're gonna electrocute yourself.
Oh, goodness. Oh, yo, Ashton sent 5 GGs. Thank you so much, Ashton. I'm closing up my eyes. This is a custom card from our Halloween special. that we did on Twitch back in October.
A6 is watching while cooking. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Mike Myers like Austin Powers or the killer? The killer, Michael Myers from Halloween. You needed to change that yesterday and you didn't.
I pour gore, and it also became funny. Serial killer, not comedian.
Serial killer, not comedian. Serial unaliver. TikTok. Movie would better. Michael Myers would ruin. Michael Myers would improve. Let's see what we got. Chat. That right there is where the blue 4 is. Your job? Simple. Give us clues. My job? Easier. Pick 3 of them and give to Mark. Need a better explanation? Just check the pin video on our channel, baby. Ooh.
Give us a follow while you're there if you're not.
Give us a follow while you're there. Well, who knows? Who knows? Mark, you can look now. It's like Chris in YouTube chat. I gotta go with this one. The news.
Then, you know, the news, okay. I mean, I think it would be in the middle, right? Because at least where I am, it would be relatively average in the news cycle. Masked maniac kills 5 people. Yeah.
I see this one. I saw 2 people say it like right after each other. High School Musical.
Oh, that'd improve it so much. That would improve it so much. Does Michael Myers sing too?
He would have to.
He'd have to.
He would have to.
He at least dances.
Little silent tap dance, little style.
Yeah, it'd be like, I'm trying to remember. I used to know a lot of the High School Musical songs. I know Troy Baker. I know he played basketball. I used to love High School Musical. I bought an MP3 when I was a child solely to listen to High School Musical soundtracks. Can't remember much now though. It's been a while. But Michael Myers improves it. I guess the news, I'm not happy to see him on the news, but maybe it's a break from other things happening in the news cycle.
And last but not least, I'll say Garfield.
Okay, well, he doesn't improve Garfield. He really improves High School Musical. He doesn't improve Garfield, and he doesn't change my news cycle. So it's gonna be in the middle. It's gonna be dead center. The news is the same if Michael Myers is about.
What do you mean? The news is the same.
You know what I mean.
What
you know
do you mean? What do you mean? It might be more entertaining.
Garfield, notably ruined by Michael Myers.
You said you didn't like that movie.
I didn't, but that doesn't mean it's improved by Michael Myers being there.
It's all about father and son bonding, Garfield.
Yeah. Who's the voice actor for Garfield?
Chris Pratt.
The other one. The live action one.
Oh, the Tale of Two Kitties in that one?
Yeah. Tom Hanks, is it?
No. It's
the one who's similar to Tom Hanks.
No, the Caddyshack guy, Ghostbusters guy, Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Why could I not remember his name?
Not a fan of Bill Murray. I don't think he could add anything to Michael Myers being there. So I'm going dead center. Jim Hanks' brother?
Jim Hanks' brother, yeah.
No, Bill Murray.
Yeah, Jim Hanks' brother.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
Are you ready?
Locked in. Let's see it. Wait, what? What? Are you kidding?
Stay at home, Megan. Send hearts, Mark. Stay at home, Megan. Send hearts. Oh, good night, stay at home, Megan. Have the best night.
Yo, good night, stay at home, Megan. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the support. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm in shock right now. Maxed out, nearly improved. You said Garfield?
Dude, yes, Garfield. I was thinking more of the recent one, though.
Oh, I don't know anything about the recent one. I exclusively know the Bill Murray Garfield.
Cartoon Michael Myers chasing around Chris Pratt. That sounded like a good time to me.
Look, I really love Garfield, and part of what I love about Garfield is the tone and spirit of it. And introducing Michael Myers at all ruins the tone of Garfield irreparably.
Fair enough. And the news one I know you were curious about, but Coopster brings up an excellent point you didn't consider, which is why one of the reasons why I liked it for the news. Michael Myers is a news anchor.
Oh, he's hosting the news?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Forgiven. Mark missing a film card, surprising. What? What? You can't blame me for this one. I had it on High School Musical, really. High School Musical is objectively improved by it, but Garfield's not about spectacle. Garfield's not about some grand chase. It's about the little moments, about what the funny cat says.
Imagine, though, in Garfield, you know how he swats the spider with the newspaper? Imagine Garfield dresses up as Michael Myers and comes at the spider like that.
That's not Michael Myers being in the movie.
But then you have Michael Myers chasing Garfield, chasing the spider.
Oh, it's just always a bigger shark moment.
There's always a bigger shark moment.
Garfield hunts the spider. Known serial killer Michael Myers hunts Garfield.
There's always a bigger fish, Chad.
There's always a bigger fish. Sometimes it's a big jump in the size of that fish.
What would be your maxed out answer? High School Musical, I think, might be mine. That was a good one.
What is my maxed out answer? This High School Musical is really good, but I didn't set it to maxed out. I set it to more like quarter when you said High School Musical. You know what? My maxed out answer, or near maxed out answer, is going to be The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
That's a classic.
That's a classic. It's a classic. The Godzilla card, the Godzilla version of this, ruins Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent a little bit, but Michael Myers honestly just fits right in.
Dude, I saw this, it didn't click to me until just now when I saw someone say it again. They're so right. The maxed out answer for this is Halloween 3.
Oh, is Michael Myers not in that one?
Michael Myers is not in that one.
That's hilarious. I saw Lisa say Marley and Me. That's how the dog dies.
I saw some people too saying Scream and Scary Movie, like things, but for me that's like just middle, because like I would expect to see him there. It wouldn't really improve anything.
Breakfast Club, they give Michael Myers detention. All the other students are coming of age, and Michael Myers is trying to kill people.
You can't keep killing the students, Michael. Detention.
It's another weekend detention for you. All right. I'm closing up. We have one card remaining. Avatar live action. That's interesting. That does not have me maxed out, but that is an interesting one. One card remaining. We are at 173,000 likes on TikTok.
Whee!
If we manage to make it to 200,000, we will be playing a custom game known as The Price is Wrong.
Price is Wrong, baby.
Like The Price is Right.
Custom game. I raised the like goal so high for this one because simply it's, I only have the papers, I don't have the assets ready because I was late today. So, if Jack is managing to hit the 200K, they get the sneak peek before it's officially ready tomorrow.
Is there another round after this one or no? I would say I'm down to do one more, but the 4s will be 4s.
I'm fine with that. I don't have the dog sit anymore, so.
No, okay, perfect. Well, our final card is going to be Casual to Formal.
Casual to Formal.
It is going to be my turn to give the clues. Mean Girls will be maxed out. I don't know about that one. Tap while they yap, as someone said.
Gotta give our lessons in yapping.
Yes. All right, Corey, close your eyes. I am opening the board. The card is Casual to Formal. Alrighty, that 4 is what we are aiming for. That 4 is the target. We give Corey a hint that will get him to place the red dial right onto that blue 4. This is an interesting one. Okay, alright. I am setting it down. I am closing up the board. Corey, you may look.
Woo!
I saw Haley say Marine Corps Ball, which I did think was an interesting.
Ooh, that's pretty formal. If I know anything about Marine Corps and balls, the dance.
Madison has a very good one. Beach Wedding.
Ooh, that's more casual. That's still formal, but that's way more casual. Because beach wedding, anyone and their mama can just show up in the background. I think there was an ad that's been going around on YouTube recently. Have you seen the one I'm talking about? Where it's like I forget what it's advertising, which shows how good of an ad it is. But it's like, you can't control anything, and it's a beach wedding, and it's some dude just kind of drying his back off with a towel in the background,
I don't know that one.
It's popping up all over YouTube.
And final one from Buff Garfield, a funeral for a distant relative. That one's kind of funny because it's implying if you don't know the person that well, you show up in like whatever. Whatever you got with you.
Whatever you got. Yeah, I think these are formal, but not too terribly formal. I think if we're at the middle here, I think it's ticked up slightly, right? I think it's ticked up there.
So you have Marine Corps ball, we have beach wedding, and funeral for a distant relative.
Yeah, I think distant relative, funeral. For a distant relative is normally someone you kind of heard of but don't really have any relationships with. So it's a lot more casual because you're kind of just going there to reunite with family. Is also like memorial of that person. You know, you're not just there for the funeral. You're also kind of there to see family and use this as a moment to connect.
Yeah, if this isn't relative, funeral, more like funeral, says Corey.
Sure, man. Yeah. You got me.
Coopster sent a rose.
He got me, guys.
Are you locked in right there?
I'm locked in.
Locked in, casual to formal, beach wedding, Marine Corps ball, and funeral for a distant relative. Ooh. Oh. I think it's touching. I think it is touching the two. I don't know. What does chat think? The poll we did earlier will not count against this one. We can do another poll if you want, but I'm pretty sure that's a darn two. I don't know. What are we thinking? I've seen some twos. I saw one dissenter saying no. We got a lot of twos. That's a 4. We got Megan says 4. All right, we're seeing enough twos. I'm going to count it as a 2. I think that seems fair. It seems pretty solid touching. Alrighty, I am closing up the board. Corey's going to update our score to see what we got at the end of this round. I'm going to pull out the Wavelength rulebook as we do.
Was that the last card?
Definitely a 4. That was our last card.
What the frick, dude?
16. Holy moly, not quite beating. Chris says 0. We are going to go with 2 anyway. We are at 16, not quite beating 22. Okay. But it is time for me to pull out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook and read from the back the chart saying how we did based off of our score for scoring a 16. The message we get from the creators of Wavelength themselves is, you won!
You won!
Woo!
Yeah, we won!
Let's go! You won!
We did it!
Never doubted you for a moment. You won.
Woo! Oh my god, Ashton sent in all the gifties little snowflake keychains and some roses, Mark.
Yo, thank you so much, Ashton. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all the support.
Galactic is spitting. The 0 actually goes here because we got 160.
Oh, okay. That would be a new record.
Dude, imagine we put that and all of our regulars who aren't here tonight just come in and see 160 down here.
And we'd be like, yeah, you missed it. We did really good.
Yeah.
Should have been here.
Yeah, we had to end the live, which is why it's only 2 hours right now. But trust us, this live was like 12 hours.
Oh, yes, surely. So I'm down for one more. We could go with the normal rules, or we could do 4s being 4 this time. I guess I'm fine either way.
I'll leave it up to you. I don't care either way.
Here's what we'll do. We'll do it with 4s being 4s for this final round, and we'll see at the end of it if we get to our 200,000 like goal. We will do the Price is Wrong at the end of the round. So once the round's finished is when we'll do the Price is Wrong.
I'm gonna chat live with the 16.
We are at 192,000 likes on TikTok. That is really amazing. Thank you all so much. Whew. The real win was the friends you made along the way. Indeed, indeed. Well, let's see. Here's a fun one. I believe it is going to be my turn to set the dial. And Corey, your first card is going to be Popular Elitist.
Popular Elitist?
Yes.
You.
I'm popular and elitist.
It's true.
So I'd be dead center.
Dead center, Mark.
Alrighty, the score has been reset to 0. We are continuing with another round.
So we got Popular Elitist. Boom! That is where the blue 4 is. Right there. Mark, you want to give an explanation of what elitist means for the people in chat?
You're picking the hints, Buster.
I don't know a good definition to say.
Okay. elitist is something that is gate kept, is probably going to be a good way to describe it, or at least attempts to be gate kept. Gucci would be elitist, I would say. Trying to think of more examples. Something that also presents itself, even not gate kept, something that presents itself with a lot of prestige. Bugatti would be elitist.
Alright, you can look now.
Okay. Like, only the elite can do blank, blank, blank.
Galactus, this will be the first and last time I ever read this hint, because it fits. Oreos.
We gotta stop doing the Oreo thing.
And Jay, I'm not gonna read that hint if you spam it 60 billion times, brother. I saw it the first time.
Popular to elitist, Oreos. So that doesn't make any sense. I guess Oreos are popular. They're definitely not even a fraction elitist at all. I guess they're just popular. Everyone loves Oreos. They're for everyone. They're Milk's favorite cookie. If Milk loves the cookie, it can't be that elitist, okay?
That's true.
If I was, narrowing down people I don't want consuming my product, I'd be like, you know what? Jimmy Milk, you're out of here.
I'm gonna say, as well, smartphone.
Popular. But that's gonna tick me up a little bit, because not everyone can afford a smartphone. So maybe it's a little bit elitist. It's gonna tick me up to about here.
Okay. And Jay, you're all good, dog. Don't worry. Don't even sweat it. Let's say for the last one, I like that. Wi-Fi.
Ooh. Okay, well that ticks me up even a little bit more. It's very popular, but there are plenty of houses that don't have Wi-Fi in the United States. It is very popular and very important to day-to-day life, but I'm locking in here.
As you lock in, Mark, we need to celebrate.
Yo, we crossed 200,000 likes on TikTok Live. Holy moly.
You can believe that, dude. That's crazy.
That means as soon as we are done with this round, we are going to be playing our new custom game, The Price is Wrong. I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We're going to play test it, see how people like it.
Honorable mentions as I reveal this. Buff Garfield's gum. I like that one.
That's maxed out popular. Unless it's 5 gum. That's elitist.
Ooh, true.
Thank Jesus, my thumb about to fall off. Thank you, Sarah, for your hard work.
Ali says movies, not films specifically. And last but not least, On says this live.
Oh, I'm pretty elitist.
It's true, he is. Alright, let's see it. Woo!
Wow. Okay. Ticks it up too much. Wi-Fi pushed me over.
Wi-Fi pushed you over.
Holy moly, that is going to be... I don't know what that is. I think that's a 2. That is a 2. I'm seeing yellow peeking out. I'm seeing yellow. Yep, that's a 2. Woo! Not bad, not bad. We saw some 3s. I think it is, in fact, a 2 for this one.
For once, Oreos did get you there.
We are now down to 6 cards remaining. It is now going to be my turn to spin up the board.
As a reminder, at the end of this is when we'll do our special game.
Randomize, get a card set up for you all. We are going to go with boring to exciting.
Very exciting.
Oh, and then after this, I think I want to do just our custom cards from here on out.
Sounds good to me, man.
I have a little button on my graphics that'll make it only generate custom cards. Ones that are suggested from people in our Discord.
Shout out Discord.
Boring to exciting. Ants is dead center. No, ants are very exciting, unless they're in my house. Alrighty, boring to exciting. This 4 right here is what we were aiming for. We need to think of a clue to get Corey to place the red dial right onto that blue 4. Okay, alright. We got some interesting ones coming in. This blue 4 is what we were aiming for. I am going to set down the thing, close up the board. Corey, you may look.
Cool, baby!
I saw from, who said it? Miranda said golf. What What?
Golf is exciting for about 2 seconds when they hit the ball. And then
Okay.
now, we're talking about mini golf. Oh, the thrill.
Okay. I'll read it just this once. Lisa said biking with friends. Woo! Max out exciting! Woo! Who doesn't love biking with friends? But Tay's book talk has an amazing hint, a really good one. Required reading. That's an awesome hint.
It's boring.
It's an awesome hint.
It's boring. Required reading. Nobody wants to be required to read. Okay, reading. That's a completely different one, right? You can make reading exciting, sure. I'm sure. Not for me personally. I'm not much of a readman. We went over that, all right?
And the final real hint that I'll give, I think, will be Monopoly. So you have golf, Monopoly, and required reading.
God, all of these things kind of suck. I'm sorry if these are your favorite things in the world. It's your favorite things in the world. They kind of all suck, to be quite frank. Nobody wants to be forced to read. Golf, if you're into it, man, go off.
You know, I was going to invite you to my golf Monopoly state enforced reading party, but
I always knew you hated me.
I'll give it away to biking with friends.
Forcing me to get up at the crack of dawn.
All of vacation, I'm standing outside of Corey's windows throwing pebbles as he's trying to sleep, 2 bikes in hand, saying, "Come along, come with us."
Mark is like a little dog at my door in the shared house we're in, clawing at it, trying to get in. I think it's definitely boring. I think a lot of people like these things.
So I'm going to perform a quick exorcism.
Okay.
Be gone, ghosts! Be gone! Be gone! Ghosts, be gone! Wow!
Oh shit.
Well, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
It literally can't because he is a ghost.
Yes. Sorry, we have to exorcise bored ghosts temporarily, but they will be back soon enough.
Okay. Swag. Someone said no, I almost saw him, damn it.
They're elusive, let me tell you.
I think it's on the boring side. I don't think it's too far on the boring side. I think people like these things generally. It's Monopoly.
Required reading, golf, Monopoly.
It's required reading. It's golf. It's pretty far boring. Mark, lock it in.
Lisa says Corey to biking with friends, not Mark. Heart broken.
Biking with friends, not Mark. Maxed out. Yeah, in the biking with friends part, it's the you part that I don't like, not the biking part.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh my god.
I trick
that's funny.
people into biking. I'm a scoundrel.
He is.
All right, boring to exciting. Let's see it. Woo! Very nice. I think this is another 2. I do think this is in fact another 2. I'm seeing some yellow peeking through there. Yep, that is a 2. Very nice, still on target.
So, Ali says, you're not a streamer until chat absolutely shits on you. And that's so funny. A streamer I watched made a very poignant point. They said, to be a streamer is not to provide entertainment for a living, it's to be professionally bullied. And I think no, I wouldn't say it's accurate, but sometimes it does ring true. That's a 2 you said?
Yeah, that is a 2.
Ooh, chat's not gonna be happy about that.
It happens. We are down to 5 cards remaining. 2 2s in a row. And quick tangent about the biking thing while we're on the topic. This year, when we're going to the beach with friends, I forced everyone to bring bikes. And while on the car ride there, in confidence, I said to Corey secretly, you know, my plan is to tell people, oh, let's just bike to the state park. It's only like 20 minutes. And then when we get to the state park, oh, well, while we're here, it's only 5 more minutes to get to a really good lookout post. And once we're there, I go, well, you know, while we're here, if everyone's up to it, there's a cool park only about 10 minutes from here, and just chain them down the line. And we get on the bikes and we make it to the park. My friend turns to me as soon as we get there and goes, you know, Corey told me that you're about to try to upsell us to get us to the lookout tower. I was like, what? She goes, are you about to say it's only 5 minutes to the lookout tower? I'm like, I was gonna say that. It is only 5 minutes. Come on, we're already here.
Oh, man.
Mark, that's cruel. No, it's upselling.
It was all in revenge for the one time me and you went on vacation by ourselves, and you were like, Corey, I know this really cool turtle pond, this really sick, awesome turtle pond. It's only like a 5 to 10 minute walk away, and I was like, Mark, I love going for walks. Absolutely, I want to go see turtles. 45 minutes later, it was like 90 degrees out that day too.
It was hot.
It was hot.
So the thing is, I'd only ever gone there by bike, so I didn't know how long it actually took to walk there. Oh, right. They still had the option. Yes, they still had the choice. I gave them the option each time. I was just, I wanted to go. But people did turn back, but some people went to the tower, some people went back. It's not like I forced anyone. But Corey, this is one of our custom cards from the Halloween special. Couldn't outsmart the Scooby-Doo gang, could outsmart the Scooby-Doo gang.
Mark, I love this clue.
This is a fun card. Alrighty, I'm closing my eyes. We're getting back to the actual game. Enough yapping.
92 in Fahrenheit? Ooh, what's 92 Fahrenheit to Celsius? What is that?
I don't know. Hot day.
Hot day. Hot day.
Boiling.
I don't know, man. There's Google somewhere. Let's see. Couldn't outsmart the Scooby-Doo. Whoa! Couldn't outsmart the Scooby-Doo gang. Could outsmart the Scooby-Doo gang. Well, let's see where it is. Ooh. There's our blue 4 right there. Check. Give us a good one. Give us some good one. Cooper says, wait, I thought we were doing Discord cards. We're doing any custom cards. We have a few that we really like that we threw in there as well. There's the blue 4. Let's see what you guys have to say. I am going to cover up the board. Mark! You can look.
92 degrees Fahrenheit is 33.33 degrees Celsius.
Hot. Mark, my first clue for you is going to be Dipper and Mabel.
Ooh. It's hard to name people who could outsmart the Scooby-Doo gang, but Dipper and Mabel, I think they could. I think it would be tough. I think it would be hard fought. Definitely not maxed out, but I think they could. I'd probably put them around here. Sorry, I saw Jim Hanks.
Man, I think I've seen some interesting ones that I don't. I'm curious.
Board Ghost. Board Ghost is going to accidentally outsmart the Scooby-Doo gang.
It's pure accident. I saw. You know what? I'm gonna give this one to you. Okay, you would know this one better than me.
I think I know what you're about to say.
A light Yagami.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It takes the Scooby-Doo gang 1 week to take down Light Yagami, and the 6 of those days are just Fred setting traps. Light Yagami is an idiot and is not in any way, shape, or form going to beat the Scooby-Doo gang. Okay, I'm being hyperbolic. Light Yagami is a very smart character, but the whole premise of him being a quote-unquote genius, he has a magic book that only he knows the rules to. It is the most unfair fight ever, and he still loses. But, with that being said, the Scooby-Doo gang, they publicize their names online, most likely somewhere. So I think Light might get them. But Dipper and Mabel, I still think I'm about here, but I'm taking it back a little bit because Light Yagami's not beating Scooby-Doo.
Chris, that's an interesting one. I'm gonna go with it. Mr. Rogers.
He wouldn't lie. He's not nefarious. Is it in the middle then? Is it in the middle? Mr. Rogers. He wouldn't want to outsmart them, but he could. He definitely could. He would gain their trust and then fool them. I'm gonna say Mr. Rogers would not outsmart them, but he could. I'm locked in right here.
Our honorable mention times. Honorable mentions.
I'm sorry, I just saw one we can't read in TikTok chat.
Which one?
Andy's.
Oh. All right, I got a couple of notable ones. Lilo and Stitch, honorable mention. All right. And then last but not least, Haley liked this one, and I wasn't sure about this one. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay. I'm not changing my answer, but that does have me on the other side. I think they take out Dahmer.
I mean, if the normal police could take out Dahmer,
Yeah.
I feel like the Scooby-Doo gang could. Anyway, are you ready? See what it is?
Yes. Yo! Let's go. Back to scoring big threes. That is a 3.
Mark, you know what they call me?
What?
Corey. You should know this. That you've been my friend for 16 years, man.
Sorry, I was just thinking about Scooby-Doo versus Light Yagami.
That one's got you like you're gonna have a script by tomorrow for that one, right?
Like, I want you to know, I'm Shaggy. Zoinks.
Zoinks. Zoinks.
That is a 5 indeed. Golly. Alrighty, what is going to be our next card? Boop-a-da-boo. Let's do a not Halloween one. Oh, okay. Here is one that I added today. This is from yours truly. Weird dream, normal dream.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, this one's one of mine. Shaggy's name is Norville. That's why Light can't take him out. He keeps on writing Shaggy in the Death Note, but his name's Norville.
Fucking 5D chess.
Y'all need to do a live Q&A? Maybe. That might be something we do in the future.
We're gonna have to board gamify it if we do.
Alrighty, the card is Weird Dream, Normal Dream. How long have you guys become friends? We've been friends at least 16 years, maybe longer. Alrighty.
It feels like 30.
Weird dream, normal dream. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. And to give Corey a hint, can put the red dial right onto this blue 4. Bop it Q&A. You know, that's kind of genius. Maybe we'll have to do that.
Pop it, twist it, answer it.
This 4 right here. Alrighty. I am setting it down. I'm closing off the board. Polygraph Q&A. Corey, you may look. Ooh. Okay. I like Tay's book talk answer. Being eaten by aliens for weird dream, normal dream.
That's pretty kind of weird. Not that weird though. It's not like crazy oddball behavior, but like if you wake up from a dream where you got ate by aliens, you're like, that was weird. You know?
We'll do 2 book talk suggestions in a row. Tay said being eaten by aliens. Jordan book talk says eating your own hand.
Was it tasty?
Can't tasting dreams.
Okay, buddy, you need to level up your dream game. You ever just have like a really good icy cream in your dream and you're like, whoa!
No, absolutely not.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore, man. I think that's pretty weird. That's your own hand. Stop that. Don't eat that.
All right, last one. We are going to go with Allie in YouTube chat. You dream you're in the world of Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's every night.
What's crazy?
Green Hill Zone, baby. Get
What's
me in
crazy about that is I know many other people have this experience, can't run in dreams. You try to run, but you can only go at like walking speed and you go really slow. And having that experience in Sonic the Hedgehog world would actually be horrifying.
I never remember my dreams, man. I never remember them when I wake up.
Like the loop-de-loop's coming and you can't get enough speed. You know you're gonna fall at the top of the loop like Homer Simpson.
That's bold of you to assume you're making it that far.
Alright, so eating your own hand, getting eaten by aliens, and you're in the world of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I mean, these are pretty weird, but they're so, like, you're still saying things that make sense and are simple, yeah, you know? So they're weird, but these are all things that make sense, are simple enough.
Eating your hand?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Hungry.
Because, like, if you're eating, like, a bread, or, like, a piece of bread, right? Like, the next logical thing to do in dream logic after you finish the bread is to keep going.
Okay.
Little after snack, if you will.
I can see the argument. I can see it.
So yeah, I think it's weird. I think I'm locked in.
Locked in right there. Weird dream, normal dream. Let's see it. Ooh, it was a little weird. It was a little weird. You know, seeing like Sega branding flying around the world would be a little bit out of place. I think eating your hand, I think that's a notably strange one. I do.
That one, yeah, I think that one is the strangest, but like, it's not that odd of a concept, you know what I mean? Like, that's, you know, it's weird, but it's not like the weirdest thing ever. I don't know. I think people have weak definitions of weird. I think if this is that far for them. Yeah. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be controversial.
Well, that is a miss. We are down to 3 cards remaining, and the score is 7.
7! People say, tell us your max. Dude, I don't know. Like
the max score in this game?
Like essentially, like the type of stupid shit that happens in like a Rick and Morty episode would be a weird dream if you dreamt all of that was happening to you, you know what I mean? Like that's weird nonsense shit happening to you constantly, right? I don't want to give an example because I'm gonna get spammed question marks in chat, but I think that type of shit is what would max me out weird.
Trapped in a Chuck E. Cheese was there. That's normal. That one I would actually put normal. But our next card, this is actually going to be a custom card suggested to us by one of our Discord members. Useless in a fight, useful in a fight.
Ooh.
Also, I'll take this moment to say, if you're watching the stream, if you enjoy what we do and you'd like to see more of us, please give us a follow. It would be very much appreciated. Also, if you have been watching us and you think you're following, but you're not quite sure, you can maybe check.
Now chat gets it. Now they're putting weird dreams in chat. One time I had a dream was in a balloon land from SpongeBob, but with the Shrek potion factory. There you go, that's more weird. Forming a detective duo with Jim Hanks under the ocean, searching for the penguins in Madagascar. That's pretty freaking weird, dude.
Ali asked, how do I join the Discord? There should be a link in our bio. You're watching on YouTube, so it'd be on our About page, right? Is that correct?
Should be, yeah. That's a Board Ghost question, not me.
It is a Board Ghost question. Board Ghost says, link in our bio. Board Ghost, does that apply to YouTube as well?
Alright, eaten by an animatronic Hello Kitty. See, now you guys get it. Now you guys know what's weird, alright? People were holding back, okay?
Alright, we have 3 cards remaining. I am closing up my eyes. Okay, it is in our bio, it seems. Thank you, Board Ghost. Sorry we exorcised you.
He's coming back, Mark. I can still hear him. It's like he's still here.
No, that's the dog.
Alright, useless in a fight, useful in a fight. I guess useful in a fight, useless in a fight. Chat, right there is where the blue 4 is. Give us your clues. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Ooh, some fun things coming in, chat. I am going to close the board. Mark, first one I got for you. Spaghetti noodle.
Spaghetti noodle.
Spaghetti noodle.
That's useful. You eat it to gain energy. Next.
Like Popeyes and his spinach. Next, balloon.
Balloon. Pop it, distract them, run away. Useful.
Like a tactical clown.
Something like I say, newborn, throw it at him and run.
And this one I like, ILSS, knowing the complete works of Shakespeare.
Okay, so these are all useless. Is it maxed out useless? Spaghetti noodle is probably close. Knowing the works of Shakespeare, you can, you know, give them some insults, like, you egg.
You egg.
You egg.
It's a compliment to you though, isn't it?
It is, it is. And a balloon, you could pop it to distract them, but that's it. I think I'm locked in right here.
Honorable mention, I saw it again. Corey.
That's funny. All right, well, I'm going to let you tally up the score. I'm going to step away and feed that dog so he stops bothering us.
Gonna feed that dog. The dog guys, the dog is staring at me. It's currently locked in. It does not want to leave. Oh, there it goes. All right. Am I revealing the board while you're on?
Yep.
Oh, chat. He's not even going to be here for the reveal. Oh, bam. What is that? Chat, what is that? It's a puggle. Yeah, this is a puggle. Chat, I think that's a 2. I think that's a 2. I'm going to need to spin the board around and see it myself. I think that's a 2. Let me see. Ooh. I think it might be a 3. I think it might actually be a 3, chat. I think that's a 3. We need to see the puppy stat. Oh, the puppy hungers. The puppy needs to go eat right now. Tell Mark it's a 4. Mark, it's a 4.
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. I see it. I see it.
I think it's a 3. It's close, but I think it's a 3.
You know, I may have overestimated what that balloon's doing for me.
Yeah, I think the balloon. I think you've been playing too much Balloons Tower Defense.
Yes. What if it's a level 1 monkey that I'm in a fight against?
That's true.
And
it depends on the color of the balloon.
And my balloon is coated in metal and camouflaged.
Is it purple as well?
Purple guy?
Purple guy.
Alrighty, we are down to 2 cards remaining, and at the end of the 2 cards, we're going to be doing our custom Price is Wrong game as a thank you for getting us to 200,000 likes on TikTok, which is very amazing, by the way.
It's a regrow red balloon, Mark.
It's a what?
Okay, he doesn't know. He doesn't know game. Have you even blackboarded a single map, Mark? Monkey Meadows, ring a bell. I was there at the battle of Monkey Meadows.
Our next card is going to be Loves France, Hates France. From Jez the Best. This is a custom card suggested to us from one of our Discord members. I thought it was quite funny. So,
This is a silly one.
This is a silly one, indeed.
Loves France Boardgamers live.
Big respect to our French viewers out there.
Big respect to our French viewers.
But we may be naming some characters who might not feel the same. Alrighty, I am mixing up the board now. Yes, the card is Loves France, Hates France.
France is a love to hate on that card we did yesterday.
Ooh, alright, I got a good answer for this already. I'm gonna
shit.
slip in my own answer.
Mark's got his own? That's crazy.
Yep. This is going to be an interesting one. I like to do fictional characters for this whenever possible. I know it's hard with something as specific as France, but alrighty, I am going to set it down, closing up the board. Corey, you may look.
I'm free.
I'm going to give you my hint. It could very well be a bad hint. But I'm going with my heart, and I'll give you the actual ones from chat. I would say Goku.
Goku loves everybody. Goku loves us all.
Let's see. Jenna has a funny one. Olympians who didn't medal.
Fucking hate France, dude. They fucking hate France.
That's very funny. Very funny. This is a very tough card.
It is.
Ooh.
It is.
Delta Rosado has a great one. Penguins.
The Penguins hate the France? Do they hate the French people?
Oh, it says France, not French people.
Well, you're never gonna believe where French people live. It's in France.
Canada.
Fuck, you're right, dude. You got me. I think it's going to be on the hates France side. I don't think it's going to be that high. Goku has too much love in his heart to hate France that much. He hates it because it's the big.
Final answer. I did ask for fictional ones, and this is a great fictional pool. Gary the Snail.
I'm going to tick it up a little bit. For, what was the second one you said? Not Goku?
Not Goku. It was Olympians who didn't medal.
Olympians who didn't medal.
Gary the Snail.
Gary the Snail.
And Penguins.
This is a hard one because I can't really give my logic to this one. I'm just it's kind of a vibes-based thing, and hopefully you're vibing with me on this one, so I'm locked in.
Locked in right there. Loves France, hates France.
Locked in.
Great vibes answer. Kermit the Frog as well. Let's see it. Whoa! That is impressive. That was a tough card, but that is a 3.
Yippee!
That is a solid 3. Very much. You are right. Goku has too much love in his heart. Maybe I should have said Vegeta.
There you go. That would have got me there.
Yeah. This is definitely exactly how much Vegeta hates France. Note, I have not seen Dragon Ball. I'm going off vibes alone.
Escar, let's go.
Escar, let's go. Mark, I want to apologize for bullying you in meme chat. I hope one day you can show me mercy and not shove me into a locker. Hey, I never shoved you into a locker. It was this guy who did that. In fact, I fought to get you out of that locker.
Technically, I also never did that. I just pointed to the locker and said, get in.
Oh, okay.
So
it's on you then.
But you climbed in the locker.
We are down to our last card remaining before doing our Price is Wrong minigame, which is going to be super fun. Do you want this to be last card, Corey?
Yeah.
All right, we are going to do Revolutionary Idea, Reinvented the Wheel.
Revolutionary Idea reinvented the wheel. A quick explainer on this one. Revolutionary Idea, brand new, never been done before. Wowee, this is gonna change how everything's done. And reinvented the wheel, it's like, this is just kind of the same thing, but packaged differently. You know what I mean?
Kay says, how does Goku make sense though? If you know him like I did, you'd get it.
Now they did say Goju.
I assume they misspelled Goku.
Listen, I'm not caught up on the anime, so there might be...
They could have been talking about Satoru Gojo. No, it's Gojo, not Goju.
So we got Revolutionary Idea, reinvented the wheel, chat. Boom, chat. That's what the blue 4 is. Right there. That is where the blue 4 is. Chat, your job, super simple. Just give me some clues I can give to Mark. That right there gives away the position where the blue 4 is. I am going to give you one more second to memorize this board. Chat, memorize it because it's going away. You're not going to be able to see it anymore. And it is now going away. Mark, you can look now. I'm going to say, first off rip, Uno.
Uno?
Uno.
Do you have Uno?
You have to. It's on every Xbox.
It came free on your Xbox.
It came free.
Okay. So, placing cards down in number order, trying to run out of cards, I think that is a concept that exists very much outside of Uno. They took that concept, they reskinned it, made new cards, gave it a new theme, made it fun and exciting. And, you know, that's revolutionary in a sense, but they are reinventing some very basic card game concepts. That puts me about here.
So say, the next iPhone.
Anything else?
This one is really funny and I think perfect. Karen Ray Johnson says, the bendy candle lighters that are better for reach.
Okay, so they're reinventing something, but it's useful to for it to have been reinvented. It is now serving a more beneficial purpose than it did before. More specialized purpose.
More specialized.
That's gonna get me to about here.
Okay.
iPhones.
You locked in?
Not great. Yep, I'm locked in.
The final card before we play our finale minigame for the night.
Yo! Let's go! Let's go. That is a 4. Holy moly! What a way to send it off. What a way to finish. As a reminder, in cooperative wavelength, a 4 is worth 4 points. So we are going to take 0 extra cards, not add them to the pile, and we get no extra opportunities to score points because a 4 is worth 4 points.
You know,
If you're new here, that didn't make any sense.
I was gonna say, if somebody had a brownie in the middle of this stream, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be very confused right now.
Cutscene. We are scoring the 4 as a 4 this time, meaning we passed 16! Woo!
17, as a matter of fact. And because we passed the chat, I'll do the thing everyone wanted me at the very beginning of this round to do, and that's redraw the 6.
Bless. I remember the speech differently. No, it's always been like this. We burnt on the book saying anything differently.
What?
Yeah.
You can't do that?
Alrighty. Yo, Sasha Gord sent a GG and Ashton sent 3 GGs. Holy moly, thank you all so much. We are now going to the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook, where we can see what we got for scoring a 17. We beat. Oh, wow, what'd you do to that 6?
I redrew it like I said I would. I said I'd redraw it.
For scoring a 17, what we get from the creators of Wavelength themselves is... You won!
You won!
Woo!
Yeah, Jet! Yeah, Jet! Yeah! Okay, I'll fix it. By never actually redrawing it and putting the 17 there.
Yep, because that's now the previous game's score.
Previous game score.
Well, Corey,
Yeah.
I think it's time for us to play test little mini games. This is going to be a scuffed version, if I'm not mistaken.
This is a scuff version because, quite literally, I left my assets at home.
Bedtime, y'all have a good night. I will be back. Goodbye, Allie. Great to see you as per usual. Hope you have a nice night.
So, actually, we need to do one thing here, Mark. I'm going to stand up for a second. And that's we have to get rid of this up here. Is Boardgamers going to kill me if I erase this top board right here?
That's fine. They can redraw it.
Alright, cool. Oh, it's been there for so long.
I'm going to need my own whiteboard for this, aren't I?
Yeah, you and Chad are going to have to work together on this one.
Do you want the spray?
Yeah, actually. Chad, we're going to do something very fun. Like I said, every single year we've been having an annual charity event that we've been putting on, and we've been playing this game for about 5 years
Sad to go,
now.
but I like sleep. Good night, Megan. Great to see you.
Good night. Playing this game for about 5 years now, and it is a fan favorite, so we're bringing it over to TikTok. We're going to proto-test it first with playing with a bigger audience. This is... Oh, God. Price. Chad, I'm right. Oh, God. This is going awfully wrong, Mark. You know what? I'm not even going to write the name. I'm just going to leave score up there. I'm just going to leave score up there. Corey just erased history. You're bet I right. Bet. You're right. Chat. This is how the game is going to go. Very simple. Mark here is going to be the one working with you guys for the answer, okay? It's 3 rounds. It's very simple. Bonus game.
Bonus game.
Rules, very simple. Good night, Kayla.
We definitely could have kept Wavelength.
We definitely could have. Well, I didn't want to have, in case people joined, you know what I mean? Very simple, the way that this game is played. It's going to be 3 rounds. I'm going to show you 3 different items in all of these rounds. So, 1 round, I'm going to show you 1 item. 2nd round, I'm going to show you another. 3rd round, I'm going to show you another. Your job is simple. Together in chat, try and guess what the price of this item is. Yeah, get rid of that garbage. Get out of here. Your job in chat, guess what the price of the item is. Alright? I will give you 1 hint to help you. Everything that I'm going to show you in these 3 rounds are under $100. Alright? At the end of the round, we're going to take whatever the final price from chat is and what the actual price of the whatever is, and then how far off you were dollar-wise will be the amount of points you scored for the round. The lower, the better. All right? Chris is laughing at our tape. All right? Very simple. Can I guess in yen? No, it's going to be dollars. Oh, you know, we had conversion rates for dollars on the asset, but we don't have that anymore. We had conversion rates for euros, pounds, and Canadian dollars, but they're gone. So Google it. Next time we do this, we will have the conversion rates on screen. All right?
Yes.
What about euros? The final item is going to be listed in dollars. So, I mean, open up Google in another tab. Should be super simple. Again, like I said, we're going to have conversion rates on there. How do we agree? Simple. Chat is going to voice their opinion, and Mark is going to work with you guys to get the best answer possible, right?
Yep. Sounds good to me. Well, do you want to get us started?
I do. So the first item of 3, chat, your job is to guess what the price of the item is, okay? Very simple. The first one of 3, are you doing it in OBS?
I'd rather you hold it up. I'm trying to get the OBS to work in addition.
Ah, okay. Because I have a specific order I'm doing these in.
Okay, which one's coming first?
This one, Mark. This one.
Okay. Well, that is the one that I had up first.
Very cool. Ah, very cool.
I'll show it on OBS. There we go.
All right. Is it on
Yep.
screen? First one we have, free, gently used hot dogs, slightly used hot dogs, hot dogs. Hot dogs.
So the objective is going to be to guess the price of the free gently used hot dogs. How much are they charging for these hot dogs?
It's free gently used hot dogs, guys. Free gently used.
I'm going to write down my answer. Let's see. So we have some zeros in chat. I'll consider chat when writing down my answer. Honestly, I can tell you, knowing this game, it ain't gonna be free. I know it says free hot dogs, but maybe they're also charging for the sign. Honestly, KT Bug, I quite like your answer of 10. That is what I'm thinking. I think that is a reasonable price for this many hot dogs and the free sign.
You gotta keep in mind, these are all pulled from like Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Etsy, Amazon Prime. So they are free gently used hot dogs. Slightly used.
Shipping costs, everyone, shipping costs.
How are they gonna ship it to you, chat?
Alrighty, well, free gently used hot dogs. I am going to lock in 10 smackaroos.
10 smackaroos. Now, chat, if you want at home, feel free to keep track of your own score if you want. If you're not confident in chat's answer, keep track of your own. And at the end, bragging rights, all right? Bragging rights. Minus $5 is a $5 bill in that bucket. Is there actually? Did we not notice that?
There's not.
It's just hiding in there somewhere, dude. The free gently used hot dogs. I have this. I don't know if you can. I don't know. You're doing these OBS assets on the fly, so I don't know what you can and can't do right now. But we're locking in $10.
You're locking in $10. Are you ready for the big reveal?
Let's do it.
Say 50. Let's say
$50.
50.
$50 for the hot dogs. $50.
I don't know about that, everyone. I don't know about that one.
They're free. They're slightly used. Free. $50 hot dogs. $50 hot dogs. It's sold too. Yeah, somebody knew how good of a deal these hot dogs were. They had to snap them up immediately, man. It was me. I was hungry this morning.
I know what I got.
I know what I got. No low balls. All right, no low balls.
Alrighty, I changed my message to what's the price. Now it makes more sense than bonus game. Alright, so we were off by $40 for that one.
So your score right now is 40.
Okay.
Simple. Chat, it's simple. You see how easy that is? So simple. We just wanted to do a simple practice round, okay? Simple practice round in order to kind of get the idea of it. And you know what? I wanted to show immediately that just because it's a $50 hot dog, or just because it's free hot dogs, doesn't mean it's going to be free.
Yep. Yep. All right, hold on. I'm prepping up one of these other ones.
That's the next one.
This right here is the next one.
Yeah. The funny one I wanted to save for last.
Okay.
Well, they're all funny to be quite.
Are you ready for me to show it?
Hold on. I have to write the score, Mark.
Yes.
Write the score.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey again, how are we? We're doing good, Ryan. Glad to see ya. We are doing a stuffed little mini game that we like to call The Price is Wrong, where we're going to be showing some absurd items from Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and others, and guessing what's the price. I'm going to be taking y'all's input.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
The next one. We got the Zank. We got the Zank, baby. The
Zin tank, is that
Zin
what that
tank.
is?
That's a tank of Zins, baby.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Are the Zins full of Zin material?
I don't know.
And sorry, what's the price range for this category now?
It's everything I'm showing is under $100.
Under $100.
Under $100.
All right, Chad. I think. I kind of think it's straight 100. I'm gonna be honest. That's where I'm leading. I'm seeing a few 70s, 75s, 69. That'd be nice.
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 You know what? That would make sense too, because that's the whole psychology to this game. Is these are, like I said, Facebook Marketplace people, so they would make the Zin tank a funny number. You know what I'm saying?
That is fair. I'm going to lock in 90.
Okay.
90 is my guess.
All right.
I'm averaging out some of the answers in chat. I think 90 is reasonable. They're 7-11 each where I work, so ...
I assume it's empty then. If it's selling for under 100.
Maybe it's a steal. Maybe it's a steal.
It's recycling, Mark. It's where they're all going. You know,
recycling.
Instead of the landfill, we have the Zank now. The Zank take care of everything we need.
That's disgusting. That's actually disgusting. All right, I'm ready when you are to show the answer.
Chat, some people have some bragging rights in chat, okay? Because the real price is $75.
Wow, a few people had it exact.
There were a lot of people saying 75 in chat.
Holy moly, big congrats to whoever said 75. That is exactly right.
There's some 75.
That's a tough one. Chris in YouTube chat was only 10 off.
10 off?
Oh yeah, knew it.
Some people know their Zins, Mark.
Jenna knows the Zin tanks.
They know. So that the total chat together was off by 75, 15, right? 90 minus 75?
Yeah, I think so.
So that brings total score to 55.
There's 3 rounds of this, right?
There's 3 rounds. There's 3 rounds.
This is the final one?
This is the final one. Chat, I think what we should be shooting for here is just to make sure that we're not going over 100 over the 3 rounds. You know what I mean? That's the limit for all of the items that we're seeing. That should be chat's score limit. We don't want to go over 100.
It's my specialty, what can I say?
My specialty. All right, Mark, are you ready for the last item of the night?
Oh, golly, I sure am.
Topical for our Twitch chat. Let's see it. Bears headline, Kennedy dead.
It's a teddy bear holding a newspaper. It says Kennedy dead.
Kennedy dead.
What's the
This piece of history
range?
can be yours. Under 100.
Under $100.
Under $100.
For the Kennedy is dead bear.
3 JFK emojis.
All right, well, I overshot last time when I said 90. I'm wondering if we're knocking it back down. The people saying 50 are catching my eye. The product is mind-blowing. I have to agree.
He's so cute and so innocent for what he's holding in his hand.
I see Micah saying 25. Would they part with something like this for 25?
Would you?
I wouldn't. Hell no, I wouldn't.
That's being buried with me, Mark.
You know
It's going
what?
down in the coffin next to me.
Sarah, I like yours. I'm gonna go with 45.
Oh, I saw a clever one. 63. That's the year he was killed.
That is clever. Either way, I am going to go with
45?
45.
I'm seeing some 45s. Respectfully, hate this bear.
Yeah, it's a little nightmare material, I will say.
Philip brings up a very good point. It still has the tag. Tag included, all right? I don't know if that
fresh.
I don't know if that changes your opinion.
Does it come in blue? Doubt it.
Not a fan of purple, personally.
That's my issue with the bear.
Yeah.
It's purple.
Purple's a little problematic, don't you think, Mark?
No comments. Alrighty, are we ready to see it? The big reveal.
We are, and I see somebody in chat. They just said it. Mark, let's see what the price is. $20! Lisa Starr gets it exactly right at the end.
Are you kidding?
$20, man. It's
They're
just a teddy bear.
parting with this for 20?
It's just a little teddy bear.
It's the Kennedy's dead bear. Oh, is the listing still up? I'll buy it.
No, I snagged it up yesterday.
It's a steal. That's what I'm saying.
Chad, this could have been yours for $20. I know how much this headline means to chat, all right? That could have been yours. And you said 45?
45.
You're off by 25. That brings the final score to 80 total points.
Ooh, okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. 3 rounds, and we're only off by 85 between our 3 guesses. I think it's not bad, but I think we can do better for sure.
Well, I think what we're going to do tomorrow, we're going to come in with another round for this to have chat attempt to get to. And I think next round, we're gonna do these games in sets of 3s, okay? So every 3 days the score will reset. Tomorrow, I believe, we're going to have items between $100 and $1,000.
Ooh.
So we're gonna up the price range tomorrow a little bit.
Buff Garfield says their final score was 131. They kept track of their score in between rounds. That's pretty clever.
Any scorekeepers? I'm curious to see what
Yeah.
people got. Guess there was not a second bidder. Yeah, sniped that auction, all right? They let it sit, didn't put much alerts on it, and then came right in for the clutch at the end.
KT Bug got 130. You beat Buff Garfield by 1 point. And very impressive. Very impressive. Well, that is all we have for you tonight. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back with more Wavelength and a better version of this game tomorrow. It was a whole lot of fun.
Hope you guys liked it.
Yeah, if you guys are watching and you like what we do here, if you enjoy the content, please consider giving us a follow. It really does help out the channel a lot. But yeah, if not, was that 1 billion points? You see, You see, that's why you don't guess over $1 billion. But yeah, if you like what we're doing, please give us a follow. If you want to have your card suggestions included on stream, feel free to join our Discord. Link is in our bio, and you can make suggestions that may or may not end up on the stream, such as revolutionary invention, reinvented the wheel. This is one of our custom suggested cards. The suggested channel on our Discord is for that. But yeah, that's all we have for you tonight. Goodbye!
Goodbye! I'm gonna go snap up that Kennedy bear, dude. I'm gonna go get him.